What up? What up? Welcome back to the channel. This is the Mo you know. Uh, I'm getting off a little bit earlier, so if I had time, I'm just going to live stream the actual case. You know what I mean? Instead of doing videos and talk about it, so people can join up while they're at work. We're just going to keep continuing to cover this. Right now, it's a little crazy what they got going on, but everyone's thinking that Woody is actually tricking the police. Well, they got the footage, so you may not recall, but when the jury hears this evidence, they're going to be like, yeah, Young Thug is cooked.
Talk to your brother real quick and then okay. Okay, what is you know what okay here, okay? What this what I'm not kidding you. What no.
I'm going to pause right here and pick back up at
Look at Woody.
excuse me, at 4:05:03 on the
Yeah, I've been getting off work a little earlier this week, so I was like, man, to make up for all the other stuff, I'm gonna try to live stream the actual trial. I was gonna do videos on it, but right now it's too long of sections, so I just do the lives. And then we got Tubi tonight because I got busy yesterday. Got busy getting busy. So if you don't know what's going on right now, is Woody on the stand for the last 2 weeks.
4:05:21.
Well, not the last 2 weeks because they just got back after they got rid of the other judge. He's been saying he doesn't recall a lot of stuff. And yesterday he did admit that he did a shooting on Rich Homie Quan's dad's barbershop. But everything he's saying he doesn't recall. The only thing is when they go back and they look at the interrogation footage, it's matching up with all the facts. So whether you don't recall it or not, the jury isn't dumb. It isn't a bunch of niggas in the shade room talking about, oh man, Thug is coming home.
Restarting at 4:05:05.
It's older people watching it, like you and I, not calling us old, people with common fucking sense, and we're like, you weren't lying here to get out of this. Now listen, this is back when he was actually telling. Now he don't recall anything.
We got the same interview with Mr. Kenneth Copeland.
He was lying so long ago he had hair.
Information in reference to the homicide investigation of Mr. Donovan Thomas. It happened at 330 McDaniel Street, Southwest. Atlanta Police case number is 150102106. Today's date is still January 1st. I'm sorry, January 10th, 2015. Time is approximately 4 o'clock a.m., which would be 0400 hours. Okay. Mr. Copeland, go ahead and tell me what you just advised me of in the office. And you can, sir, you be in detail about what was going on today in every event that happened today. Okay. Okay, I left my girl's house. My brother gave me the car. So my brother gave me the car. I had to put up a mechanic. And the girl, which gave me a little bandage for my mouth. And I put out that little song in my mouth. I left there. I went on Cleveland. I was with Lil D. Pick up Lil D. You know what I'm saying? So Lil D was like, hey, boy, he said, no, you got shot. This first thing he said, like, for real. And then he was like, yeah, we talk. So Mook on FaceTime me. And he was like, he told me the same. I was like, well, I just heard that he just told me. So he was like, yeah, he's like, you know the name that you screaming? So I was like, who? I was like, shit, you know, I already know. He like, yeah, but even he got shot, so we wouldn't think it was a big deal. So like, all right. So Mook was like, you could come out. I was like, all right, come when you come out. deep down to the whole house. I'm gonna scream my name to the girl house.
I ain't gotta believe nothing the state is presenting. I'm watching this right here, and I know this nigga is not lying right now. This nigga is scared, and he's telling the truth. So all that I don't recall on the stand, I'm not paying that no mind. I'm looking at him when he was in this interrogation room because he said he was doing anything to throw him off of him. Yeah, well, you wouldn't be giving up license plates. You wouldn't be giving up your phone records to get it off of you unless it was true. So I'm going off of this actual footage of this nigga telling.
I put up at Georgia house. Cause she came out the door. She got out the door. I said, hey, where does JoJo live? She stayed on Metro Lodge behind the Chevron and some little apartments. So when I looked at their son up to Georgia house, I told Judge their son, like, they say Nut got shot. And she was like, for real, the one, him and her dad know each other. She's like, yeah. I said, this and I did. Like, everybody on Twitter, like, R.I.P. Nut. So I'm telling her, like, damn, man. Like, so she like, what are we gonna do? I said, man, I'm gonna go out and talk to the police. She like, okay, this is me and their son talking about. But I had, me and her rolled out. She said she wanted to have it. She ordered food. She asked for. So we were going to my brother's house because I was going to talk to my brother about what happened. I seen him tennis. And then when I get to my brother's house, I'm turning left to into the apartment. Where do your brother live? Come home. I'm already at it.
What up, Mr.
LF? From Pine Road to the inside apartment where he stayed. I see this Camaro flying behind. But when I turn left, the Camaro, like, they go straight. And then I go, instead of going in front of the door, I went around to the gate. So as I go around to the gate, I had the wrong gate code. So the gate code was to this side. So as I was clicking, it went go, so I had back to go park around in the front. Because I was going to have a brother call the police. So as I made back, I see the same Camaro fly to the stop sign, but it was going to stay there initially. And they turned left behind. Like, when they turned left, I was in front of them. So I went to the stop sign, I made the left. When I made the left, I went to the next stop sign. I went to the next stop sign. There's two more cars flying in front of me. But they made the left coming down Pine Road and to the apartments. And I was already in front. So now we faced up. I turned left again to go back in front of my brother's door behind the church. So when I turned left, I looked back in the mirror. I told his son, like, this them right now, duck your seat. So when as she let her seat that I was leaving them, they pulled to the stop sign. And they sounded like they looked at us. And then they went straight. I got in front of my brother, though. I ran the stop sign. I went right. I went to the stop sign. I went left. I took out, went towards the precinct. I went through the little what's name and got me straight. Precinct where?
Hey, this is an elaborate story. If he's lying and making up all of this on the spot, that man should write a goddamn book. But this don't sound like he's lying at January 11th, 4:09 a.m. You ain't coming in here with this much energy lying. No. You tell us some truth.
And she was just asking me like what's going on. And I was telling her like what was going on. And she was just like, okay, all I need you to do is just don't go out there and get yourself in no trouble. And I was saying to her like, I ain't going out there. I was like, I'm not going out there. I'm not trying to go see me, but they going to shoot up my house and stuff like that. You know where you stay. So she was just like, it was loud where she was. So I wouldn't expect her to be
a
home.
Tubi movie.
So she was like, okay.
We got to check it out.
And so when I got on the phone with her, I called my brother. I was like, bro, I sent him 10 minutes like, bro, I think I need to go down and talk to these police or something. Because I was like, because I
Romney.
And I went nowhere around. So my brother, like, he called me. When I tell you, he called me, like, all right, and he was at the restaurant, the bar in Canada. So I called, like, but the son called me, so I, like, called the son mama back. I mean, the son.
See, right now, he's just explaining what was going on to him after the shooting. But what I'm trying to get at is while he's on stand saying, I don't recall, we only did the shooting, didn't have anything to do with YSL. But you said on the stand, everything you said was a lie to get them off of you, but you're only telling the true story about what happened to you. This isn't putting anything on anybody else. So it's like, you're going to be able to differentiate between what he's saying he lied about and what he don't recall. Because look at him. He in there telling the truth. He talking about, look at my phone. I went to my brother's house. He stayed over there behind the church. You're not coming in. Now, I could make up some lies off the top of my head, but getting shot at is a whole different, that's a whole different ball game right there. And it's 4:12 in the morning. I don't know if this time is right or not, but they saying it's 4 a.m. So if he's in here at 4 a.m. telling all of this, he's telling the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Then he was like, yeah, where I was, I'm on the expressway. Okay. So, well, my brother called me, like, the tip said, you want to talk to him? I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, all right, come to the house. I'm like, all right. But I was so scared, like, I was going far out. I was just running around. So I had went first, I went like towards Hateville. I got off, got on right where the chick fled. I had got on right there, I rolled down, went to the gas station, got the gas, got the country road. I went towards Lynch. When I got towards Lynch, Deshaun had called with you right there. So when she called with you right there, she was like, you like come out here and talk. So I'm like, all right, I came from Lynch, came right here and talk. And then we see what else.
Look at him. He's thinking about it. I got a lot to tell you, sir.
I had went down the door and like see what going on. Like bro, these folks can't shot this young mom house. Like for real. Yeah, I'm like, bro, what I supposed to do, bro? Like man, this out of the way, bro. Let's 12 deal with that. This all he kept saying. Like, man, bro, you talking about let police handle that and deal with that, bro. These folks kill him son. He said, man, folks, he know them better than I. Like them folks. Man. I honestly, it got me lost on confused, on frustrated now, but I ain't do it. I didn't have nothing to do with it. Can't nobody say this thing, you do this. Can't nobody say this thing, you do that. I didn't have nothing to do with it. They come to my house. They ain't got down to the bottom of the story. Don't know what's going on. First thing, you come right in. First thing they did. First thing, like, my name come up and everything, but some people are trying to hear out. Some people won't. You know what I'm saying? But I know what it is, you care. Everybody talks to them. Be careful. It's a lot of them. They got a lot of guns. Be careful. It's a lot of them. They got a lot of guns. They was everybody come. So I honestly don't know what to do. I know the kind of car I got. They know what I say. It ain't nowhere I can go. It ain't nowhere I can hide. I can't connect. You got the white Dodge Charger, right? Yes. What else you have? That's it. So my brother come. He let me drive.
Let me ask y'all something. Do you think any of these people believe that they can really outsmart the police with all the evidence and shit that they have?
I gave his son a call when she went to the movie. So it was 9 o'clock. I know the time, but it was 9 o'clock. She like moved over it. It was her, Bull, and Dime. It was them three in the car. They bought the Greenberg and Dime Coalition. And you caught up with her.
I mean, you say absolutely, and Eric says some of people do. When you say some, out of 100 people, what is some? 2 or 3 out of 100 people can really outsmart the police with all the evidence they have? Like when you say some is like 3, maybe 4. So like 4% of people can outsmart the police. They have too much stuff. And then there's always going to be people talking and telling. Like you got Woody here, who now on the stand says he don't remember any of this, but we're watching it and none of this sounds make believable. Like everything sounds realistic. He's scared. He was running from the people. He knew exactly what street he turned on. This boy is reliving his life. Some is 20. So 20 out of 100. Let's just say 20 out of 100. 20% of people outsmart the police. And that's if it's just you on the trial. That's just if it's you on the trial. Man, we still haven't got to. They said the state got like 200 witnesses. We've been with this Woody character for what, a month? We're like 3 weeks on, 2 weeks, or a whole month off, and now we're back for like week 2. Man, even they can outsmart them when they're out on the run. But even Jeffrey Dahmer, all of them, they didn't outsmart the cops long. It took a while, but eventually they got their ass. Matter of fact, let me restate this. Do you believe that this nigga is smart enough to outsmart the police?
That's it. It is all. If I have anything else, Tim, I come right back after the club. Okay? I ain't got no problem with that. I do this and I do that. It is now.
He said, if I got anything else, I'll come back and tell you.
4:18 a.m. concludes another statement from Mr. Kenneth Copeland dealing with a homicide investigation. Mr. Donovan Thomas. Atlanta Police case number is 150.
Oh, so it is 4 in the morning. That is true, Eric. That is true. They got a long way to go, though. For me,
we're pausing at 4:17:55, and that concludes the playing of the January 11th.
I'm older. I actually don't.
State's Exhibit 378. Yankee
If you did a crime, then yeah, send their ass to jail. But just me, I'm going off of the actual interrogation. I don't believe one thing that Woody's saying on this stand. I believe that Woody was telling the truth in that interrogation. This nigga was snitching. He ain't have nothing to do with it, but he knows everyone that did it, and he told on them. A bathroom break? This is court. Ain't no bathroom break. It's getting hot for Woody now. Look, Woody want to take a break. They playing all that shit again. So you may not recall it, but they watching you. Damn, Woody. Damn, Thug ain't even stand up for Woody. Thug ain't stand up for Woody. The disrespect. I thought people were telling me that, oh man, this is a play, man. YSL did this. Why Thug ain't stand up for Woody? You supposed to stand up whenever the witness leaves or enters into the room. Why Thug ain't stand up? Maybe he's realizing this nigga Woody really did tell everything. I know it didn't take this long for him to figure that out, but oh well. This is where we are today. Oh, he stood up. My bad, Thug. I apologize, man.
What's after this?
Shit, we got some more tape on Woody.
It is the state's intention to play the rest of the videos. However, I have not heard anything from defense counsel regarding the redactions I sent over to make sure that they were okay with the redactions from the January 28th.
Okay.
The
Well,
February
presumably they had plenty of time during the hour it took for us to get the technology up and running for Mr. Copeland to be able to hear. So are y'all ready on the defense side to provide those over to the state so
Let's
that
go, Steele. What we got?
maybe we can work over the lunch hour?
And I'm sorry, I should be clear, Your Honor. I know that Mr. Steele is working on February 20th that he needs to give to me, but the other interviews are what we discussed 2 weeks ago.
Right.
And so yesterday I sent over the transcripts with the highlighted areas to confirm
Okay.
that those are the redactions. And so I haven't heard anything.
Well, that shouldn't take much time. I mean, is the defense pretty much ready to go on?
So, Your Honor, my understanding from communications with Attorney Hilton is her intent is to play the 220 interview next, correct?
So long as we get the redactions, but if I don't have them, I don't want to delay. So I would go to 128. But if we get the redactions and we can deal with it, then I can move forward.
So the 220 redactions are not something that's already been redacted. That's the ones that Mr. Steele was saying need to be discussed. Regarding the other redactions that were the transcripts that were provided yesterday, I have Mr. Mansbach and Mr. Kokomo checking behind them. We have them checking behind those redactions currently, and they're actively working on that, and we should have an answer for that soon. But there's been no transcript given to us. I don't know if there's been no discussion between the state, the defense, and the court.
Order in the court. Let's get this shit on their hands.
Redactions have not been litigated yet. And I think that's the next.
Okay, I'm not really sure why that is even the case. Because
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking, Your Honor.
We had covered everything y'all wanted to cover when we were going through his statements last week, but be that as it may, that's what we can work on over the lunch break.
Damn, no lunch?
We're going to have a working lunch.
Oh, fuck.
But you can quickly, like in the next 10 minutes, turn around, 10, 15 minutes, turn around the others, or no?
Well, the others are later. I don't believe that the state is planning on playing those next, but we are working on those. But
I mean, I think what Ms. Hilton was saying is, no, ideally she wouldn't, but instead of holding up the jury yet again, she would be willing to go out of turn for that. Is that right?
Correct, Your Honor.
which one do you, in an ideal world, which one are you trying to play next?
28.
In the ideal world, it would be 220. However, if we have to litigate that, I can switch to 128 because that's what we already discussed 2 weeks ago. We've already talked about those redactions. And so the only thing the transcript does is confirm what we've already discussed.
I understand we talked about it 2 weeks ago. We are trying to confirm the transcripts, and they were provided to us yesterday.
But the
So-
redaction times have always been there. So.
Okay.
It really shouldn't take that long.
Okay, well, we are actively working on it. I'm looking at people that are working on it.
Come
They're
on,
nodding in
defense.
agreement. So if I could just check to where
Okay.
we are with that. And
All right.
We trying to get thug off, and y'all ain't even went over the
So Ms.
redactions that we
Hilton,
talked
as
about
long
2 weeks
as there's
ago.
One of those that they can be ready on in the next 10 minutes when we get back from our
10
break. You'd
minutes.
be able to proceed with that one. All right.
I'm being told by Mr. Lanspat that he is 10 minutes out of
All right.
confirming
Perfect.
the 128.
Fantastic. Thank you. Let's all take our convenience break as well.
All rise. The Honorable Mo is about to take a break. All right, so we got us a little 10-minute break. We'll figure this out when we get back to it. Right now, it's just gonna be a lot of back and forth. But this is one reason why I say I wasn't doing videos on it. It's because every time you might make a video of it, I mean, I know people are interested in it, but for me, making a video just for them to replay everything that they already played 2 months ago. I mean, I guess, but I do have some new body cam footage we can go over. Hey, facts. That's what I'm saying. They go on break all the damn time, but it looks like she's about to have them work through lunch. So I'm gonna do a lot. I'm gonna follow this all day. What time is it? 5:30. Probably till about 7, and then I'll get off and I'll find the Tubi movie, and then we'll watch Tubi on the other channel. But while we're on this break, let me see something. Oh, here we go. We got some body cam footage right now. A woman's Best Buy scam fails miserably. All right, we'll check that out real quick. While we got us a little break. 25. Oh yeah, I be watching it. I pay attention to it. It's just I'm not making no videos of it.
Officers were called.
All right, here we go. We got some body cam
On June-
footage. A woman's Best Buy scam fails miserably. So I'm guessing she's about to be in here wilding out, trying to either take some. Remember I told y'all a story about my homeboy, him and his girl that he was messing with at the time. She was a scam artist. He met her online, and she said she worked for BET, and they used to go into like Home Depot. They would get receipts out the trash can, go inside, grab the item, and then go get the refund for it and get the cash back. I'm assuming that this is probably what's going to happen here.
9th, 2023. Officers were called when a woman attempted to use another woman's ID to purchase a laptop from Best Buy.
She's trying to walk out the exit doors.
Hello, ma'am. Hi. How's it going? Good. Do you have an idea on you?
Oh, she kind of straight too. Now, when I worked at Best Buy, I wasn't in loss prevention. I was overselling computers. Well, back when I used to work there, yellow was loss prevention and managers. I was a blue shirter, but I sold computers and laptops.
They think you're using fraudulent identification.
No, I don't. I don't have no idea on me.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, can we just move out of the way
Let's
so we can?
stand over here.
Out here, please.
Is there somebody with the car on live?
Where'd you get this ID from?
That's not me in the ID.
Huh?
That's not me.
That's not you?
Yeah, I would have sold the laptop, but see, Best Buy is different from other places. Best Buy is no commission. You get hourly. So all I do is I'll get the laptop, I'll take the laptop out, and I'll walk it up to the front, but then I'll go back. So when you buy laptops, you got to buy the laptops over at the customer service. You can't go up to the regular registers. Any like big purchases like that, you go over to the customer service and buy it. Because most of the time they either got to get it out the cage or I got to go over there and get the manager with the key to the cage. So I wouldn't have been the one that actually sold it to her. I would have just been telling her, hey, this is the specs.
No,
Looks like you.
that's not me.
That looks like you.
That does not look like me.
Yeah, it looks like you.
White SUV.
All right. What was she trying to purchase?
Computer.
I'm not going nowhere. I'm trying to move from the side.
Yeah, you could move over here.
Okay. You're not even the officer. So get away from me. I'm not talking to you.
What's
I
she
just
trying
get
to
away
get?
from me.
Computer, $1,300.
Mac?
1,300 bucks.
Windows this time.
Windows?
Yeah. The two other guys that came with her.
I didn't come with that guy. Was asking me for my number actually, and I was trying to move.
Yeah.
I don't know him.
I'm not talking to you. So
You said two other guys.
What the camera?
There was one guy there following me, asking for my
Lock
number.
Yeah.
You're good.
Can we move from away from the entrance?
Yeah, you're gonna walk to my partner.
Okay.
You're not
She's
talking to her
spooked
over
now.
there. To her.
Yes.
What's going on?
I would have ran.
He's saying that I was doing fraud with another guy, but I walked in, right? I'm sorry, the sun is in my face.
Let's go over this way just so we don't get the sun in your eyes.
While I was waiting for him, some guy came behind me. He was asking me for my social media and my number, and I'm like, no, I have a boyfriend. Like, leave me alone. And he thinks I was with the guy doing fraud.
Okay. All right. So
Who had the credit card?
Yeah, I was looking at the laptops, and I had asked him for a laptop, but that was about it. I didn't purchase nothing. I don't have nothing.
Okay. Did you try to open a credit card?
No, I didn't.
You did not.
No, I asked for the information. He gave me all the information.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Like,
a sick
provide ID
individual,
at that
Romney.
point? Like, here's
No.
my credentials.
No.
That is for female shop.
No, I was gonna
crazy.
try to purchase a laptop depending on the price of it,
Sure.
and he just said okay. He got the laptop, went back there, and never came back.
Okay.
And then when he
what
came back,
laptop were you looking to buy?
He is a Surface Pro water and another.
Surface.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're trying to get the Microsoft Surface
all
for the
right, that's why
NFL
we-
package. Okay.
Every month, this Airbnb.
So it seems like she came in with the guy and he told her what product to buy. He's probably the one that's getting the fake credit card numbers, or he probably stole the credit card. But that's what it sounds like. And old boy got low because he ain't had nothing to do with it. Nah, she ain't
Figure out what's
innocent.
going
Guilty.
on, and then barring whatever.
Guilty.
Like I said, we just got here, so I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. So, what time did you get here? Do you know about?
No.
Oh no.
30, 40 minutes ago? 10, 20 minutes ago? It's
15 minutes. Not even.
6:55 now.
Not even know. Maybe 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
What's your last name?
Um.
How do I spell that?
Man, they can let us hear her last name.
Jeanette. Janette.
Jeanette.
E-T-T-E?
Yes.
Do you have a middle initial, Jeanette?
No. I don't know because I'm here for vacation.
Oh, I
Oh, where are you
bet.
from?
I'm from New York
Oh, okay.
originally. Yeah. Can I answer? Because I had left the Uber and I had like 2 addresses so he could take me back.
You were the Uber?
Yeah, but he left. So
Okay. Yeah,
he
just
was
let him know
probably
it's going to be a minute.
all right. Give
Yeah,
me
just
1
order
second.
another one.
Just stay over here, though.
Okay.
Jeanette, no middle initial. No, we don't know her last name. She from New York. I believe she's in on the scam. She just got caught up.
4-5.
No, ya que jodida. Deme llamar el Uber
Can you run a
driver
name DOB, please?
because the Uber was calling me before he left.
So you walked in trying to buy a laptop.
I was asking for the price,
Okay.
right? And
So they came up to you. You're like, you're interested in this laptop. The employee.
oh yeah.
They went to the
I
back.
asked them-
They never came back.
Yeah, he went to the back.
And then you
and-
went up to the line.
What line? No, I was there the whole time
Oh,
in front
where?
of the register.
Right over here?
Yeah,
Okay.
and
See, I told you, you can't buy high price items over at the register. You got to go over to customer service. Boy, they need to, hey, Best Buy, hire your boy. I know all the procedures still.
I was asking where did he go, to the other employees, and he said he was trying to get something from a printer to work or something like that. And then when he came back, I was about to walk out, and then right before I was about to walk out, he ran behind me, and the officer came in.
Okay. What about these guys? You said there were some guys.
No, they could check the camera. There was a guy. I'm standing in one of these aisles, and a guy came behind me asking me for my Instagram and cell phone number. It was a dark-skinned guy, and I told him, no, I don't have. He's like, so you don't have social media? I'm like, no, I have a boyfriend.
You said it was a dark-skinned guy?
Yeah, he had like braids.
Like dreads?
Dreads or braids, I don't know, and a hat.
Did he have anything else, like tattoos?
No, I didn't notice.
What was he wearing?
I swear, I wasn't even trying to look at him because I didn't want no eye contact with him, but he was like literally right behind me.
She struck him.
I was right where the TV is curved. That's where I was standing, and he came behind me asking me for my information.
Okay. Do you have an ID on you?
No, I don't.
You don't? Okay.
Okay, sounds good. Take your time.
All right. We'll wait here, and then my partner will come talk to you, and then we'll get going from there.
See, now she was better off saying, hey, this guy may have stole my card or switched my card or something. Because now you're making it seem like it was only you. They're not getting you for stealing anything. They're getting you for a credit card, someone else's credit card. Now, she must have either put like the wrong pin in. I want to know how they found out it wasn't her credit card. Because, I mean, just not having ID, they usually don't even check the ID for real.
But you're saying you don't know this guy at all?
At all.
Okay.
At all. Like if they check the camera, you could. Well, I mean, I don't know if they could hear at least.
Sure.
They could hear him asking me for my number.
But you're
and for
saying
my
you kind of
social
brushed him
media.
off, right?
Yeah, I turned around and I'm like, oh no. He said, before you go back to the guy, because he was helping me, then he left and he was like, before you go to the other guy, can I have your phone number or your social media? And I said, no, that I didn't have social media. And I couldn't give him my number.
Okay.
But I don't know him at all.
Okay. How'd you get here today?
In an Uber.
Uber. Are you staying local, like in a hotel in the local area, or?
Yeah, well, I already checked out the hotel.
Where were you staying?
And
Drive to New York, please.
it was the I have to check.
Just check your Uber. It'll tell you where you got picked up from, and then we can trace it from there. We can trace the address from there. Or you can bring up a confirmation of your hotel, and we can just verify some of this information. It ain't that hard.
30, we found one.
What y'all think? She innocent? It's just a misunderstanding?
Sorry, miss. Did you say no record in both?
Yeah, no record, New York and Illinois.
Okay.
No.
Are you out of New York?
If I'm out of New
Like,
York,
do you live in New York?
Yes, I
That's
do.
where your driver's license is out.
Yeah.
Your government ID.
Yes, from New York. My birthday, yes.
Okay, because we're not getting anything back on there, which means that you
I
don't
never
exist.
I never been arrested. How do I exist?
No, I'm talking about like your driver's license.
Oh,
So that
yes.
means
No,
you're.
yes. I've never been arrested.
You ain't got to be arrested to bring up your
I
damn
was in
driver's
middle
license.
school for fighting and stuff like that, but
No,
not.
that's nonsense.
Yeah,
How long you live in New York?
all my life.
Out of New York.
I want to get to the scam, man. I don't care about none of this. I want to see how she was doing, how she was making it happen.
Okay, thank you. All right, like I said, we'll wait for him to come over and then see what's going on here. All right, I don't know if I missed it.
Hey, this is in Illinois.
I just check out. So I'm not gonna lie. I come here and work like at the strip clubs and stuff like that.
Wow.
I do that like.
Now we're getting somewhere. We got us a stripper. I was like, damn, she got a little body on her. You know, if I had some money, you know, I'm not really one to indulge in the strip club. I go there to get some wings or something, a little drink, a little social event. But oh, she's a stripper. Maybe one of those gentlemen were a pimp. But she ain't never been arrested. She don't know where she was staying at. She from New York. It looks like she has someone else's credit card. But if she a real deal stripper and she here to work, she should have cash on her. I ain't never known a strip club to give you a check. There ain't no direct deposits.
Sometimes in different states, or, you know, but.
Were you staying in the city or were you staying out in a suburb?
What, here?
Yeah, like were you staying in Chicago or were you staying in Chicago?
And then I just go, like every time I work at a club, I go to a next club the next day and stay at a near hotel from there or Airbnbs and stuff like that.
Okay. All right. So do you come for like extended, like a couple of weeks or just a couple of days? Or?
No, this is my first time here in Chicago for that.
This is your first time in Chicago, but just a minute ago you told us you always come here and you be working. Which one is it, Jeanette?
All right.
I pray and it has sound, like,
sure.
Seriously.
Yeah, I don't know if they have like audio.
Yeah.
I don't know how the cameras work here, to be honest.
Well, I hope if they do, so at least just so he could feel stupid, because I would understand, but we definitely didn't look like we was together.
Sure.
But maybe because he saw him with his phone in his hand trying to talk to me, maybe he, I don't know what's up.
Yeah, you know how it goes when you're watching something from kind of a distance. You can't really tell what's going on.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Guilty.
When are you heading back to New York?
I was just trying to make money to pay my freaking bills, and then I didn't even have like flight or anything to leave yet.
No shit.
So, just going through a hard time, and I have kids and bills and.
How many kids?
Two.
Yeah, you came to Chicago to get money? You couldn't go to Jersey or the Carolinas and Chicago?
Huh? This is Jeanette. Hey, Jeanette, what brought you in today?
So I just came out here, like I was telling you, my dance at strip clubs and then from city to city. And then I came in, I'm not gonna lie, I was trying to get a laptop, but I didn't even purchase anything. I didn't get anything.
Okay. Well, did you give him anything up there?
The ID.
You gave him the ID?
Yeah.
And it's not you?
Wait. So she doesn't have... I thought she had a credit card, but she had an ID that wasn't her. Oh, so that's why when he said this looks like you, she said it wasn't her. So she had a fake ID? She probably had a fake ID. Well, not a fake ID. She probably had a stolen ID with the stolen credit card. And she said it don't look alike. So, oh, that's how they got her. The scamming stripper.
It's not me. It's someone that looks like me. Though.
Okay. What we're going to do is we have to place you under arrest for possession of fraudulent ID. So if you put your hands behind your back. Okay.
And I left my bag in the Uber, so I don't know.
Okay. I'm sure one of our female nurses.
Can I text my mom and let her know?
Oh, we'll let you call the police department, okay?
What, she got a rollie on? Or that a poly? I think they still would have called her up because they would have asked her birthday. They would have asked her address.
This is too tight on this side.
It's over with. She wasn't going to make it out of here. If the Best Buy employees can pick up on that easily, you know the police are going to get on her ass. This is what I was talking about. How many people do you really think can outsmart the police? If the Best Buy employees caught your ass with a fake ID, you think the police ain't going to be able to figure that out when they can call the shit in? She told me, well, I never been arrested. My ID won't pop up. Your name, your birthday, and where you're from. It's going to pop up regardless if you've been arrested or not. Damn. They done got the stripper, man. We done lost a good woman, man. Fuck the police. What up, Kendall?
I'll grab your bag. I got your bag. Let go of your bag. Yeah. We're going to walk outside.
Damn, she's thick too. If I was an employee, I'd be like, come back later. We hope to see you again.
We're going to walk over here. Does your mom live in Illinois? Do you currently live in Illinois? Okay. How long have you been in Illinois for? 2 days.
Do you have any pockets on you or anything, or no? No pockets.
No, she ain't got you. You think she can put pockets on that? Look at that, look at them hips and them thighs and that booty. She can't have no damn pockets on them damn things right there. You don't even need to pat her down. You know ain't nothing on that.
Wait, with the thing there?
Yeah, it's just a seatbelt. Yeah, it's just gonna go across.
Oh my.
Damn, hogging the whole seat.
She was charged with identity theft. Do you think she was persuaded by someone else to try and make this purchase using someone else's ID? Let us know in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
Damn. Well, so what it looks like is whatever guy that was in there trying to get at her, he probably handed off the ID and shit, like, hey, get this laptop. Boom, here's the ID, here's the credit card. And then he went on about his business because he figured they wouldn't be able to spot, you know what I'm saying, the ID's not looking too much like her. But Best Buy caught her ass. So we'll get back to the Young Thugger trial. Long story short, she said, oh boy was trying to holler at her. Fellas, that is your sign to never be afraid to shoot your shot. Because sometimes when you shoot your shot, you don't even know what they're going on, what they got going on in their lives. You may shoot your shot. This whole time, she's a scamming ass bum. She's over here with fake IDs trying to steal shit. So this whole time, you thought that never trust a big button to smile. This motherfucker is poison. She's a scam artist, but never be afraid to shoot your shot. Just because they look good don't mean that they're living good. She's a bum, and they arrested her. Let's get back to this trial.
Going to do, but we really don't know until.
Okay, well, I mean, for ease, we could just do it this way, but are you what if they represent as an officer of the court, they're gonna do it? Then would you do it? And I'm not gonna make you, but if they are gonna do it, then they will be entitled to do it. So it's just a matter of when it gets done.
We can jump up and down in front of the jury and talk about how they strategically excised a certain portion of his statement to not give them the truth about what was said and to hide facts from them, the jurors. But it would seem to me that we would want the jurors to hear everything in context.
So can I ask specifically which lines you're referencing and what timestamps?
Should I just send the jury to lunch, y'all?
No, we just got
We're not
back.
gonna get through more than about 15 minutes of any statement before it's lunchtime.
The state wouldn't object to that because hopefully we can work through the 220 as well and get everything resolved.
Okay, so why don't we have them come back? How long do we think? I don't know why nobody said anything about, oh gosh, we still haven't done the February 20th statement, but how long are we anticipating that taking?
An hour and a half.
15 minutes and I.
Oh, okay. All right, great. That shouldn't be an issue then.
So as we can see if there's anything that we can see to, so it might be shorter than that depending on what it is.
Okay. All right.
Come on,
What
y'all.
we're gonna do, we're gonna take the lunch break. Y'all probably, attorneys, need to be working through the entirety of it. I'm gonna let the defendants have about 30 minutes to eat their lunch and then come back here. I will also come back here in 30 minutes. Y'all hopefully will have gotten a lot done in that 30 minutes. Then we will go back on the record, hash through whatever we need to hash through, and whatever. So, okay. So
Yeah,
timing wise, then, 30.
Was it 6:30,
I'm
12:30?
gonna have them back at 1:15.
1:15.
And hopefully that'll give them a nice break and us enough time to get everything done. All
What
right.
time is it now?
So we are on recess till 12:20.
12:20.
Okay.
All right.
Y'all probably shouldn't leave at all. But
Damn.
you feed the defendants and I'll be back at 12:20.
Told you, y'all gotta work through lunch.
No, y'all ought to have crackers in your bag.
I know that's right. Tell them, Judge.
Okay.
Put their ass to work. Damn. All right. Well, I guess we'll find some body cam footage till we get back. Well, we just got back, so I guess we got us a little 30-minute break session, and that'll take us to what, 6:20. I'll probably do till like 7 o'clock, 7:30 maybe, and then I gotta get ready for a Tubi. But unless I find a Tubi movie, then I might stay on till 8, and then we'll just do Tubi movie at 9 to make up for yesterday. But all right, we'll go find some more body cam footage. Cause that Best Buy one was a little devastating. Let me see, YouTube. Oh, I got one that I saved. Let me see. History. My videos watch later. Cause I saved one. Here go one right here. Yeah, Bel Air's tonight. Man, it's 3 episodes though, man. It's 3 episodes of Bel Air. If all goes as planned, I'll watch the episodes at work. I'll have recap 1 up tomorrow, 2 on Friday, 3 on Saturday. I might do a live Friday night and talk about all 3 of them and still have the recaps up. We'll see. But yeah, so it's 3 episodes.
On March 26, 2024.
And then we got us some body cam footage to go ahead and get in there. Let me get this down. But see, that's why I like the live streaming of the Young Thug case. It's like, man, you'll get on there, but they go to break and then they'll come back and they're like, oh, we're gonna go to break again. It's like, man, ain't nobody got that much time to be going on breaks. But no, well, we'll figure it out. I'm still gonna try to do lives on the trial at least a little bit. Go ahead, get this thing loaded up. I'm spreading it. Hey, yo, pause. You spacing them out. All right. I'm watching all 3. Well, I'm gonna probably watch episode 1 tomorrow for sure. Had a recap up. Probably watch 2 maybe that evening. Oh man, if YouTube was around doing the OJ trial, that would have been some good shit right there. That'd have been some good television. But it would have been a huge divide though. All right, so this one is the moment a woman's fake robbery call is exposed. Now, I guess she's at a store calling for a robbery or something. Let's see.
On March 26, 2024, officers conducted a felony stop on a driver suspected of robbing a customer at Walmart.
Let me see your hands. Roll down all 4
windows.
Do it now. Hands out the window. Hands out the window. Driver, step out of the car slowly. Do it now. Felony stop. Step out of the car. Do it now. Slowly walk back to me.
Nothing.
Go that way. Spin around.
Nigga said,
all right.
How do you walk?
Everybody else, keep your hands up. Don't move. Yep. We're doing an investigation.
Did you get your purse snatched?
He stole my money out of my hand in the
Gotcha. Do you want to press charges?
Yes. Did you find them?
Yeah, we got him.
Oh my! Oh, he said he had a gun and he's gonna shoot me in my face.
How many more people in the car? Just 2? I got you, man. Front seat passenger, step out. Front seat passenger, step out.
I take my seatbelt off.
You're good, man. Step out. Slowly. I got you. Slowly. I got you. Do me a favor. Get on your knees right there behind your car. Go that way. Go that way.
I'm on the ground.
I got you, man. Just take one step to your right.
Come on, man. Goddamn, we ain't do nothing.
Yeah, okay, we'll be
Do me a favor, just don't move, all right? Appreciate you, man.
The lady in there, she was older. She seen them talking to me. He told me that he needed help with some money. I said, okay, well,
She got golds in. This might be my type of woman right here.
I probably have, some change in my purse. And so he was by himself. He was by himself. So when I put my head down to reach in my purse, he was like, you might as well just give me all of that. I said, no, what are you doing? And then 6 dudes came surrounding me.
Let me 10-12 this one. Come out here real quick. Step out, you're good.
Yeah, my nigga got the soldier.
I got you, man. We're just going to put you in cuffs for a minute, all right? Yes, sir. Just face the car for me. Turn around, face the car. Thanks. Yeah. Just go back to the front of this car right there.
All right, we need to take the glove department. We need to clear all of the seats.
Hey, car's clear, free to detain, code 481 flow. Well, boss, give us 1 second. We'll get it all figured out. Okay. Relax. Just relax.
Did you have your ID on you? So that he initially asked you for money?
Yes, he asked me to help him with some money.
Okay.
He said he needed $100. And I said, I don't have 100, but I can give you something of what I have. I just got off work.
Who asked for, hey, I need some help with some money? Who got $100? Hey, man, you got $1? I'm thirsty. Can I let me get $1? I'm going there and get me something out the machine. Hey, you got $1? I'm gonna get a bag of chips. Can you help me with some money, $100? As soon as the nigga say $100 to me, I'm swinging. You got to just start swinging. If someone asks, hey, can you help me with $100? You just got to start swinging. $100, nigga? I'm at Walmart. You think I got $100 to spare? Hell no. Now, if I was at Target, I might. But I'm at Walmart. I ain't got $100 to spare. I got to spend this $100.
Okay. He was like, you don't have a cash app or a card? I said, no, I'm not going to go that far. By the time I put my head down, he snatched it out of my hand. I was like, where are you going? And he was like, oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And I was like, how are you going to steal money from me? You just asked me to help you with something. And I followed them out here.
Okay.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
And you can identify the guy that snatched the money?
Yes, I can. I know exactly how they look.
What happened, officer? The lady said, so I had a gun or something. Man, I picked up people playing 3-car Molly. That's all I said. A red car wins, black you'll lose. And I got it recorded.
When he took the money out of your hand, did he make threats to you or?
Yes, as soon as I said, give me back my money, that's all I.
Hey, look at the security guard on the right. That nigga like, man, I don't like dealing with this. I ain't gonna lie. In his mind, he thinking these niggas be fucking shit up.
I just got off work and I'm getting some food to feed my kids. He was like, you better back the up before I break your face. I was like, you don't know if I have any type of protection on me. And he was like, you're not gonna do shit. I promise you. And he was like, I got a burner and I would blow your face out. That's what he said, and that's what made me back up.
Hey, what's security doing? What's security doing? Security. When I put my hands up on security, is confused. He don't know what the fuck is going on. All he knows is that they said there was a robbery. He woke up and there was a lady screaming up front talking about a nigga that took $100.
Because he stood tall and went like that, and I backed up.
Can we check with each side for some help? Let's go.
And once he put his fist out to swing, all of the guys surrounded me, and I backed up. And there was some lady here screaming, saying, "Please don't do her like that." And that's why they ended up going away.
They was about to do her dirty. I told you though, whenever somebody asks for 100, you just got to start swinging. See, he was already planning on swinging. I'm telling y'all, man, I've been living this life for a while. I know what to do and what not to do.
I've called and said whatever.
Damn, look at this nigga gut, man. I know he ain't surround nobody. If you had to fight these three, you want to swing at this nigga right here with this gut. You knock his hat off, he ain't gonna do nothing. Now, this one right here, he might put up a little fight, but you hit this one right here with this goddamn gut, you knock his hat off, he ain't gonna do shit. This dude right here, he's gonna run because he got the car, plus his pants are down. So all you gotta do is kick this nigga in his knee, make that motherfucker pop back. You're gonna have to put up a scrap with this skinny dude.
Can't right there with no cars.
So again, people call, we gotta do an investigation.
Okay, but what investigation did they say what happened?
They're gonna have an officer talk to you in a minute, okay?
All right, will you go do a show?
If you're 1025 of the victim, just do the show.
That's not complaint.
$630.
$4 when I live in the hood.
Yep. 6-4 cops.
I ain't laughing at you, but man, I know the feeling. We jumped the bum.
It should be unlocked.
Man, what's that kid doing in that car?
Where in Walmart did it happen? Because
Where were you?
I'm gonna have the LP see if they can pull a video.
By the checkout.
She's saying by the checkout.
I was saying, thank you very much. You give me my phone and search for it, but if it's bad,
No, this is the same shit that happened at the mall last year. Remember when they were playing like games at the mall?
All right, so you're just gonna look out the window over here, okay?
That's them. That's all of them need to go to jail. All of them. All of them.
Is which one is the one that took the money though?
All of them.
Which one's the one that took the money?
He's not standing out there.
Is there? What about him over there?
It's his ass.
Gotcha.
Full of money.
Don't see him.
All of them need to go to jail. I'm sorry I'm yelling like this, but they all need to go to jail.
This is what it's either him or him holding in his hand.
Oh, they in there hustling. What's the thing called? Remember they hustled Chris with that shit where you got to pick the card and them niggas. Oh man, I got $100. She was probably over there trying to bet that $100, talking about she could pick the card, because how they do it is you got everyone in on it. You got the guy, and then you got the other two betting money, and then they'll win. They'll pick the right card. He'll give them money. So now you looking enticed, like, oh, let me get in on that shit. Let me get in on a 3-card Monty. Yeah, let me get on this. She put $100 down. Boom, 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 boom. She thought she was gonna win that easy hunt done. Nigga said, hell no, not today, you dumbass. Boom, your kids ain't gonna eat. Come up off that hunt done. She like, nah, I ain't giving you that hunt done. But she lost legitimately, and they took that hunt done. They said, no, get your ass over here. Hey, give us that 100. She ran off and tried to call the police, and that's why they're saying it's a fake. Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. Now it's making sense. Man, listen. When I asked you all, how many people do you think can really outsmart the police? If you can't outsmart me, and all I'm looking at is 6 minutes of footage, you ain't gonna outsmart the police that can call Walmart and look at the cameras, get witnesses. You're not gonna outsmart the police. But let's see how this plays out, because I could be wrong.
All right, so we're gonna go back inside, and look at some video. But you're just hang tight with me, okay?
Now here we go. They need to show us the footage. I need to see the footage, man. No blur in the footage. Blur and stuff. Find out what's.
And we're gonna walk to exactly where you were standing when this happened.
Oh yeah, they were all man.
There's a lady standing right
here.
Yep. And there was a worker working right here.
Okay.
Where you from, man? You been down here before? You been arrested down here before?
No. I had got pulled over one time.
You never had a charge for this or anything like that in the past? No. There was a group of guys doing the 3-card money thing a while back, and one of you guys got arrested.
3-card money. Somebody got arrested, but I just told you it wasn't me, so we're getting somewhere.
And I thought there was like a big group of them. You weren't a part of that group?
No. Yeah. It's my first time ever coming to Daytona, though.
Oh, really?
Were they playing a game?
All right, let's get this officer's name right here. I need to get a follow-up on the investigation.
Card game or anything like that?
He said, or I'm sorry, she did say something that he mentioned play the game.
No name
you gotta
tag?
play the game or something when he walked away. She didn't say she was playing a game. She said he mentioned playing the game.
Okay. We'll confirm with the video.
Okay. Hey man, when you said he said something about playing a game, how did he word that?
He was like, I'll give you all your money back if you play a game.
If you play.
Oh, so she lost, and he was like, "You got to run it back to get your money." But she ain't explaining it correctly. She just saying, "If you play a game, I get you the money." But the cops on the other side just told us there was 3-car money. There's a whole group of them, and they've been arrested before. So she's lying and leaving out parts of her story. Oh, okay, we're getting somewhere.
That was I'm not playing the game.
Gotcha.
And then that's when I started getting loud. And the lady that was working here told us to get out of here with all that.
And is
Loud.
that when he said, "I'll break your face"?
Yes.
Okay.
We
Did you
need this
happen to
officer
see anything
saying,
that was happening over here by the scan and go? Maybe a disturbance or anyone snatching anything from somebody?
"Hey, you got to take me off the body cam if you want me to give you information." That's what he should have said. I work fucking here, man. I'm in the front, man. Them niggas be coming in here and they rowdy. I didn't mean to say niggas, but they be rowdy.
Not specifically. Okay, it would have been like 30 minutes ago.
No, I didn't really say.
No, thank you.
My boy smart. He ain't gonna say nothing on
She
camera.
was the one that was standing there.
I say like that, let's go to the store. It's tall.
Oh,
Right there. See, right there.
Yes, I'm working for my 15-minute break. One customer tell me, look at these guys. They play games. 3 cars.
Yep.
I said, I see, no, go.
Yep.
Like I said, guy, let's go to here right now.
Okay.
Eran 3, but only one playing. The other 2 wait for him.
Yep.
Okay. Can you write a statement for me?
Oh, no. I got a 15-minute break. I ain't writing no statements. I'm going back to work. I gave y'all the information. Do with it with whatever you could do with it, but I'm not writing no statement. I told you 15-minute break, 3 cards. I said no, go.
You don't make that.
Look, I told you. I knew she wasn't going to write no statement. That's an OG right there. We ain't writing no. I told you what happened. That's all I saw. I don't know who was who. I can't identify anybody, but I know what I saw, and I'm going back to work.
Even if it's in even if it's in you're not in trouble. You're just
No, yo sé que I'm not in trouble.
yeah, and it's fine if it has to be in Spanish. That's fine.
So this is going to be the written statement form, if you're willing to do one.
Oh yeah.
Essentially, what you're doing, just go box by box. It's going to be your name, victim, all your information.
I see. You got it, one thing black and blue, 3 cars. You say, sir, let's go to here. You can taste it in the store. See?
I know she didn't think she was gonna win $100 off of that, man. I'm telling you, bro. People do the dumbest shit. Look, come up here and get your taxes done, and you can double your tax refund. Why go spend $100 on these niggas playing cards when there's 6 of them when you can just come up here, file your taxes, and get double the tax refund? You got kids. That means you're gonna get a nice little chunk of change back. Now you look like you may work at the hospital or something. You might be a little RN or a pre-RN. Yeah, you can get at least 3,000 back for the kids. What you worried about $100 for?
No game. Let's go.
And
Make sure you hit that like
also
button.
in the statement, it helps just being as descriptive as possible. What he said, when he said it.
Okay.
Look at the lady doing taxes. I know she like, girl, why are you sitting down over here?
You need more room or another sheet, let me know. I can get another paper that you can continue on. Yep.
So,
Oh, they got a Charlie's in here?
you're ready to talk. Just talking. You're ready to look at the video, but basically she was playing the game. It was about money. So they shuffle the calls around, whatever in the hand. Like,
Playing that at Walmart?
yeah. Well, the lady opened and told her that you get out of here playing the game. The guys were ready to walk off. She followed behind her. So she kept doing it. She kept winning. And then all of a sudden she lost.
Oh, see, we getting somewhere. So she was following the guys because she kept winning, and then she lost, and that's when she followed them. So what they were doing was hyping her up. Oh, damn, you won 100. You won 200. Damn, you got 300. You should bet that 500. So now she's thinking since she got $400, maybe let's just say 500 to make it even. You bet that 500, you could win 1,000. Now she didn't bet back that whole 500 when she probably didn't played in maybe 150, maybe $200. So let's just say she had a $300 profit, and now they're saying you bet that 5, you could win another 5. So it'll be 800 profit. But then what they did was they just swiped that whole 500 off her ass, and now she talk about, man, they took my money. Nah, they didn't take your money. You lost your money. So the black guy's breaking it down. The black guy's like you and I. He's a Moet. You know what I'm saying? He's in the background. He knows what's going on. We figuring this shit out. We don't need radio conversation with anybody else. This is just open and shut.
Get out of here playing the game. The guys were ready to walk off. She followed behind her. So she kept doing it. She kept winning. And then all of a sudden she lost.
Probably thinking, can you label her witness, please?
And that's when they took the money.
That's kind of what she said.
Yeah,
that's what she told me.
She's
if you playing 3-card Monty anywhere, but especially in Walmart, don't ever do your taxes. Because you think you're going to jail for a fake robbery, you going to jail for taxes.
yeah, she's writing a statement that she needs help because she speaks Spanish.
Yeah, she was talking to us.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, I haven't. Because I was just trying to figure out. He walked in as I was trying to figure out if anyone witnessed it.
What all did she tell you?
So she told me that she was standing back there behind the checkout. She said this male approaches her and says, "Hey, can I have $100?" She says, "No, I'm not going to give you $100, but I'm willing to give you some money to help you out." This guy's a total stranger.
And yeah, like I said, we'll have a translator help you with all that.
Got nothing to do with
Yeah.
So she said she never played the game.
She said she never played the game. She said, "I'm not playing no game."
I think they robbed her, or she just lost her money. Man, what y'all think?
You're not ready.
It sounds like the traffic warrant is for you. It's got your address list and everything, but it says it's FTA for no driver's license. It's a $200 bond, and we're one of the counties in Florida that they would extradite to St. Johns County.
So he told me to write down
for no
specifically detail what happened.
Yeah. Before you start right now,
Yeah.
I want you to. I know you probably told the story like plenty of times. So this, yeah. So just tell me the story. I just came up and just tell me everything. Tell me exactly where you at in the store. Get ready to.
Okay. So you want me to tell you first, or is it
Yeah. Just tell me.
Okay. So I was standing right where it says the touch-free checkout.
The lottery was 800 million, baby girl. You could have spent that 100 and busted down. I don't know if they got power play in Florida, but yeah, 100, you could have got 33 tickets. Because it's what, $2 and $1 with the power play. That'd have been $99 right there. You would have had a chance at hitting 800 million. But put each card, whenever you do the lottery, always get them on individual tickets. When you start getting 5 numbers on one ticket, you're usually going to get a lot of the repeat numbers. So you want to get them on individual tickets, even if it is 30 or 40 tickets. Just FYI. One time I won 24,000. Well, it was like 16 after taxes, but I won like 24,000 on a big 5.
Next to the batteries.
Okay.
I was checking my email because I initially walked in to make sure I had enough money on my card. So I picked up some tangerines, went to self-checkout, made sure there was money on my card, and then I pulled over to the side and started checking my email. He approached me from the front, actually, so my head was down. And he was like, yo, what's up? I was like, I was like, I'm kind of busy right now. He was like, I kind of need help. And I was like, well, what do you need help with? And then he was like, a trip. I was like, what trip? And he was like, to get back home. I was like, where are you from? He never told me where he was from. So then I'm like, right. So I was like, okay. And he was like, well, what do you need? And then he was like, $100. And I was like, I don't know. I could probably give you something. I could give you something towards it or whatever. So then I pulled out some money back. I'm trying to grab the 50 because this is how I have the money here. So as I'm trying to keep it in my purse without showing him how much I had, and he ended up snatching. So I was like, what are you doing? He was like, we about to play a game. I was like,
Look at the Jackson Hewitt lady. She's like, this sounds like some bullshit.
what game? He was like, if you play a game, I'll give you all your money back. I was like, I'm not playing no game. And then that's when I said that's when 3 guys came up behind me and was like,
I thought it was sick.
Play the game, shorty, play the game. And I was like, no, I'm not playing no game. And he was like, you play the game, I'll give you more than what I took from you. I said, no, I don't want that. He said, I'll give you $2,000. I said, I don't want $2,000. Can you just give me my $600? So the guy,
So it was $600 that she lost because she said, if you play the game, I'll give you $2,000. She said, no, I just want my $600 back. So she lost $600 in Walmart. And these games go by quick too. $100, $100, $600. Oh, I love it, man. I love it, man.
That had the black T-shirt on with the dreads. He was like, we got it. Just play the game. We'll give you back whatever. You don't want more? Why you want less? You want more? I was like, no, I just got off work. I came here to pick up some fish and stuff because I'm about to go home and cook. I was like, can you just please give back my money? He was like, no, you're not getting shit.
Hello.
We need this officer's name right now. Someone give me her name.
Thank you, brother. Just wait.
I gotta ask her a couple questions. Investigation.
So video shows us.
Yeah, it shows it. Once he snatched my money, I was like, damn, why you doing all that? He was like, hold on, I'm gonna do something. I said, what are you gonna do? I said, no, give me my money back. You tricked me. And that's when, once he snatched the money from me, that's when all of them like came in on me. So I was like, damn, I can't really do nothing in this spot right here.
Okay. I just looked at the video and I didn't see him snatching money from me. What did you have?
Oh, we got the OG. Anytime you see an older black gentleman come in with a tie that's long as a motherfucker in a colored shirt, oh yeah, he's doing shit by the rule book. He not gonna bullshit you. He's gonna get straight to the point. You got to look at him as like your grandfather. Your grandfather then came home. He done told y'all to take the trash out. You ain't take the trash out. You over here bullshitting. Hell nah. Your grandma told me what you was doing. I watched that damn footage. They ain't take your money. So go ahead and come clean with me now, because it ain't gonna do nothing but make it worse for you.
I had the money right in here.
Yeah, I didn't.
I must have missed something. Listen, the money was right here. I had the money like this. When I told him, I said I got 100, but I'll give you some change. I had to go in my purse and get change because he was never going to get $100. He approached me to ask for some money to go back to whatever trip he needed to go back to. I could tell he wasn't from here. I never seen him a day in my life. I've been here all my life.
I mean, niggas in City and I was there all my life.
I know what I'm talking about. She goes, I got to tell the both standard. I ain't take number 4 from her. That's why I watched the video. All right. You go with giving her back the money? No. He said 400 and get it back to her. 4 100s and 220.
Damn, 400s and 220. Damn, so she lost $600 in Walmart. They were on her ass. Let my people go, man. They just hustled her, that's all. But she could have stopped playing anytime. If you have a gambling addiction, call this number, 1-800-SAVE-A-DOLLAR. But yeah, man, let my niggas go, man. Let my people go, man. See, this is what's wrong with the country, man. These gentlemen were wrongfully accused. They ain't do nothing. She willfully gave them 400s and 100s and goddamn 220s. That's it.
That's 600. So 400 and 100s. She can get it back. She can get it back. She can get it back.
We're just trying to get.
I don't give her money back.
That's what we're trying to do. And like I said, if you play the game, you play the game. You're not in trouble for playing the game.
Right, I know.
But we're just trying to get to the bottom of everything. That's why we keep asking you.
He's willing to give you money back.
Out of here.
Y'all let me go for a lie. Y'all let me go for a lie. Y'all didn't want to get in trouble for that. Y'all let me go for a lie. Hey, listen to me. When I take us back up, I'll put you on there, okay? Man, I ain't about it, y'all.
So if somebody comes up to you trying to play games with you, I would
He
probably
didn't approach me to play a game. He never approached me to play a game. The first approach was to go to a trip.
Okay,
to go
so
back
we
home.
watched the video and you're playing with him and handing him money and you're
They got her ass on camera talk about 100, 200, 300. Here you go. Damn, she lost all that money. What does she think? After the first 100, you like, man, fuck this. Hell, after the first 20, I wouldn't even have did 100. First of all, I wouldn't even play it. You see these 3 niggas, I wouldn't even have commented. They would have, hey, what's up, bro? I'm like, hey, I don't know none of you niggas, man. I'm walking up out of this motherfucker, and I'm getting outside because this is Florida, so it's open carry. Yeah. I'm not talking to these niggas, man. Hey, man, what you got? You trying to win some money? Hell no, I ain't trying to win no money, nigga. I'm trying to get home.
playing a 3-card game, which is illegal in Daytona. You guys, you can't gamble. That's gambling. Okay. So he's willing. The other 2 guys were in it with him. They all know each other. Okay. So they were trying to.
Look at the tax lady. She ain't even got nothing to do with this. She just don't look. These 2 look like fucking sisters. The tax lady, like, I knew it. I knew she was lying when she sat down. I just didn't say nothing because I ain't wanted her to go off on me. Losing $600 like that, boy, they get crazy. Look at this guy looking at her. He's like, this is fucking pathetic. You didn't call us up here for this shit. This lady over here, she just happy. She didn't came to Walmart with one of the Prince's blouses on and put a vest on top of it. This is a shit show.
And that's what they do. So he's willing to give you the $600 back if you want to go to the Dollar Tree where you were just at and get the money from them.
Coordinate with the officers at the Dollar
Well, what about the other guys as well? Because they got real aggressive.
Girl,
they were just standing next to you. I don't know.
She said that you moved.
Look at the tax lady.
Do you have a car?
Yeah, my car is parked.
Okay, let her drive again.
Okay. You know where the Dollar Tree is?
Yeah.
Right on up on Clyde.
Yeah.
They're right there.
But
Just go there and get your money.
you still pay for the charges?
There's no charges to press, is what we're saying. There's no actual robbery. You played a game with him and exchanged money. You gambled.
3-card money.
You gambled, damn.
It's a city ordinance violation for it.
Trying to press charges on these innocent brothers.
It's police up there. Let's about 10, 15 cars.
They need to arrest her for this false claim. When she gets over there, they need to arrest her and not give her that $600 back. She lost that shit fair and square.
I'll take checks.
Hey, boss man. That's
his
Jalil's. He just can't take it to the jail, so.
He can't do it. So what are you going to jail for?
He's got a little, like a traffic offense warrant. He like driving without a license. Like failed to appear, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, just stand by though, because he's giving her money back. She's on her way over there.
Hey, I wouldn't give her money back for real, for real. If I'm the dudes, because we ain't do nothing wrong, she's not getting $600 back from me. They just gonna be mad. Come on, Mo, you gonna give it? I'm like, hell no, my nigga going to jail. I won that money fair and square. That's my $600. Matter of fact, I would have told them, what $600? Nigga, what $600? She ain't getting the money back. Y'all can't arrest me for nothing. Fuck that, man. And now my boy going to jail.
Okay, you guys have it, and you're gonna hand it to her. All right, she's on her way. Okay. Couple things.
You know she don't.
She made allegations of a firearm.
Not when I was in the car with it.
Okay. Did she? So when they were gambling, and she took her money.
Damn, they tore my nigga car too. They couldn't let one of the friends drive it home. Oh, hell no. When she show up, I'm not giving her $600 because we got to go bail my nigga out. They said that's $200. Then we got to go get the car out the impound. That's going to be another $150 probably. Oh, hell no. She ain't getting that $600 back. And she did say that they had a gun. He would blow her face off. You can't make those kind of allegations. At least call the police either about it.
She followed him outside. And what threat did she say he said to her?
You better back the up or I'll break your face.
So that's her statement?
That's what that was the threat. That's her. I gotta swear her to that. She took off while I was in the security office.
They take a ride for her.
So also, just so you know, the video that they watched, there's her exchanging money to him behind the register where she said he initially snatched it. There's no snatching. It's an exchange. And then they go back outside and she exchanges money with him again.
I mean, we can charge her with misuse of 911. I mean, she could have called. I mean, we're going cold. We had everyone up. We would have.
They could have accidentally killed them men because of her. This ain't no play. They could have killed them. They pulled guns on them because she said they had a gun. Now, if I'm the guy with the $600, I'm not giving the $600 back. And I'm going to see if I can file a complaint against the police department and her. I got to sue somebody. I need at least $2 million.
Authorize the pursuit. So, explain to her what happened. We'll give her
Take
money
it for
back.
misuse and I don't know.
You're under arrest now for bullshit.
Oh, hello.
All right, go do me a favor, put your hands behind your back.
There we go. Thank you. Justice is
So
served.
you're gonna be gone for misuse of 911.
What?
911.
Misuse of 911?
Correct.
Of what? You can't.
You had guns.
Do I at least get my money back from the pimp?
Yeah, we'll get your money back.
What's going on? My phone is dead. You said I'm going to jail for misuse of 911.
I knew this. I knew when we seen this other cop, I knew she wasn't gonna be bullshitting. She gonna hold motherfuckers accountable because even she said, man, we could have been in pursuit of them men because she said they had a gun and fucking shot at them or something, or they sped off and they ain't got no gun and then we shooting at them, or someone else got in a wreck because a high-speed chase was caused because of you lying. Oh yeah, you gotta take her down. Give her 15 years or whatever that dude in Chicago got. What's his name? Juice Smollett, whatever that nigga name was.
You can't be serious right now.
Absolutely serious. We watched the video of what happened.
Right. And we almost done.
Completely different. And your phone call triggered a response where we got certain resources up and we're responding a certain way that puts people in danger, puts us in danger, puts. So.
Person out of their house. He just grabbed their son aggressively. And we would have authorized the pursuit on this car
while they run the phone bill.
The video does not show him anybody ever reaching in your purse and taking money.
He did snatch it
The
from me,
video
sir.
shows an exchange of money between you and him.
And that's what I gave him.
Okay, the video shows an exchange of money between you and him inside the Walmart, and then after you walk outside of the Walmart.
Oh, she was,
Can you just search? Can you search her for me?
So what are y'all charging her with?
Misuse of
3 Delta 10. Can you go back over to tax, please?
Anything on you? Anything you want to leave with her? Like your watch? Any of your jewelry?
Good.
Yep.
All right, we're
you
just
might
gonna
want to
walk
leave
over my
that
car.
Cuban chain with you.
You don't gotta get her. Just post my bond. Yeah.
3 Delta 42 Central.
What? Can she get? Can you guys give her the money?
3 Delta 42 copy.
Yeah, go ahead and sit down. I'll figure out what's going on with the money.
Man, old boy better not give him $1 back.
We're just gonna walk back this way.
Well, this today has been 2 people that have not outsmarted the police. So we need 99 more or 98 more suspects. Damn, my boy over here, man.
All right, just wait here. Santos in there?
My boy got a failure to appear all because he was lying, man. He got him on the warrant. I would have yelled out.
Let's go ahead and step back over here. I'm gonna get your money back though.
I know they're not from here.
Yeah, I don't know anything about them.
Never seen them a day in my life. They're not gonna put me next to them, are they?
No. No, like male, we don't put males and females together. We don't put people that are involved in the
Woman
same
today
thing
put me in
together.
her cell.
All right, yeah, just go to the red footprints right there. Stand on them and face the wall.
That ain't nothing. All right, cool. So right now we are 0 for 2 on people fooling the police, thinking that they can outsmart the police. We are 0 for 2. We're gonna have to try to figure this out because we're losing very, very quickly. Let's get back to this trial, see what they got on Thugga real quick.
That should be played, which is from 137:43 to 141:58.
Now, right now, they're just going back and
Any issue with that, Mr. Steele? Okay.
they're going over all Woody's testimony. Well, they're going over all of his statements he was making when he was he wasn't in custody. He was just voluntarily telling the police everything because right now he doesn't recall anything that he said back in 2014, 2015. So they're letting the jury hear and them decide, do you believe that he was lying or he isn't lying? Now, me personally, I don't believe he was lying at all. He was telling the truth because he was going in there on his own. But we're going to see, man.
That he testified to that on the stand, so we would redact that as well.
Okay.
But everything after 149:42 to the end is what we believe needs to be played. That is everything he disavowed on the stand and said that he would have never said it.
All right, so you want to play the portion that is the
So what they're about to play now, there's stuff on the stand that he said, "Oh, I would have never said that," but they're about to show, no, you actually did say that. So even though you said everything you were saying back then is a lie, you're lying on the stand right now. So I mean, it sucks because this was supposed to be their star witness, so it discredited them, but also it's giving you like, hey, he said that he wouldn't have said that, but he did say it. But he told y'all everything he was saying back then was a lie. So if everything he said back then was a lie, then he will remember what he said because it was a lie. It didn't happen. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, it sucks, but this is where we are. So
with regard to redactions.
So I think in Mr. Steele's paragraph 6, and he can correct me if I'm wrong, I think those are these timestamps from 2444 to
24.
2550.
Oh, right, because his times are different. Okay, so point me to where in your motion we start getting the part that the state is proposing to play.
Would it be possible to just put it up on your Zoom so we can look at the timestamps and you can hear the conversation?
Yes, but can you point me to what part of your motion I need to be looking at? I mean, if we've already covered, 7 of your objections, I just want to get to the one that, I need to be thinking about.
I think that if I'm tracking it, we're in paragraph 6 of the Mr. Williams motion.
Okay.
From today, filed today.
Okay.
Division 1,
All right.
which is an hour. And I understand, there's a difference in which timestamp you're looking at, but it's 12 or
Okay.
24:40.
So honestly, I thought it was fairly easy in terms of being able to follow what was going on, to use the transcript unless there's a reason I need to hear the video.
I could find it in the transcript.
Okay, so if we can do that, that might be a faster way to get through it.
I just need to get the transcript.
Okay.
The portion would begin on page 20 is where we believe we should begin.
Okay.
Page 20, February 20th statement. Page
Okay.
20, around page 20, line 20.
All right. Where they're talking about a car.
I think Detective Curry says, so why would they still be shooting at you? And then Mr. Copeland says, this shit give me a headache, man. You good with me, man.
And they have a different transcript than you.
No, I think they have the one that you gave them.
What?
No. Is your transcript
78 pages?
No, it should be 77 pages. And you know what, Your Honor? Your transcript may inadvertently have the wrong cover sheet. Hold on one second.
come on, let's get this shit together, man. People got lives over here. Now, if I was down there and I got picked for jury duty, I would do jury duty because I'm writing a book at the end of this.
February 20th. Is that what you're saying?
I'll send it over, Your Honor.
No, don't send it over. I've got all of them. They just might be labeled wrong.
I got
So I'm
nothing
looking
but
for a
time. I'll be in the
77
courthouse
page
every day
transcript.
Yes, Your Honor.
with my notebook,
Yes.
taking
It's
notes.
not that one. Okay, well, maybe just send it. I think I've got one that's 77 pages, but so on page. Yeah, I've got it. I see the why would they still be shooting at you?
See, this is the thing
Well,
I'm
why
talking
is
about
it
right
that
here, man. These
nobody said
down
anything about
moments where they
we
just
still need
talk.
to go over the
I thought the
February
judge said we
20th
should be ready to go.
statement last week when that's what we were here for.
Correct, Your Honor. When we played the last time. there
So
wasn't
these are
objection.
new objections.
Yes, Your Honor.
I know.
There was a general objection, but I think once we played them, I don't, that's why I
All
called
right.
Mr. Sharp last night, because I didn't recall. if there was-
Okay. All right. So do y'all have what you need yet? Have y'all sent it?
I can give them this copy.
Yeah, that's fine. So Mr. Steele can have a hard copy since he's sort of leading the charge on this, but can y'all email everybody a copy? Okay. All right.
Most of them not writing nothing. I know. I figured that, man. Like on some real shit. After about like the first month, this is how y'all would see me in jewelry.
Page 20, she thinks is kind of where we were starting. Then maybe you tell us whether that's what you're objecting to. And on the January 21st and January 28th, are we good on those?
For the January 28th, Your Honor, the portion that defense counsel is asking for us to play, we are fine with playing it, but we believe to be in full context, we will need to play past. We would need to play everything, and Mr. Sharge, you can look at it to see if you agree. Everything from page 82, line 21 through
Hey, do they get to go home or they in a hotel? Because if I got to go home, man, I wouldn't be getting any sleep. I'm staying up till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, showing up to court late. They just gonna be holding me in contempt of court. They're gonna have to give me a hotel right next to it. Matter of fact, I need to stay downtown
through 90,
Marriott, preferably floor 14 and higher.
potentially 98
On a
lines.
corner room. God be damned if I got to go to jury duty and then go home and see my wife and kids every day. Like I got enough to deal with on the clock.
To just put everything out there and so Your Honor knows what we're dealing with. I'm going to look at the January 28th, their proposal.
Okay.
So I will report back on that.
Okay.
Ms. Percival, we're at, there's a request for the Zoom link for Mr. Still. Okay. Okay, great. With going back to the February 21st,
Mm-hmm.
there's
February 21st.
yes. And I'm
Okay.
sorry to keep jumping around. There's two things.
That's fine.
There's two things. First of all, page 30, line 19 to page 42, line 7. We, I think, properly excluded that because, and it was at the request of myself, honestly, because I questioned whether Kenneth Copeland had firsthand knowledge to talk about Tay shooting up the barbershop.
Mm-hmm.
Rich Homie Kwan's father's barbershop.
Rich Homie Kwan.
However, now we've heard Mr. Copeland testify, and he said that he and Tay shot up the barbershop. So
Yeah.
clearly has firsthand knowledge. And in this segment, he is saying, no, Tay didn't shoot up Rich Homie Kwan's barbershop.
Right.
So I haven't, full candor, I haven't gone through, I'm trying to do it with a fine tooth comb if there's anything else objectionable in that area. But page 30, line 19 to 42, line 7, at this point
What's up, Shakar?
should be played because it's inconsistent and it's also clearly based on Mr. Copeland's testimony, putting himself there. It's something that he did, in fact, unbeknownst to us, have firsthand knowledge of.
All right.
You see what I'm saying, Eric? They thinking Woody is smart. Now the defense is like, wait a minute. If Woody's placing himself there, he told us he didn't know nothing about it. So Woody ain't really that smart. Some of the stuff I don't recall and all this other shit, yeah, it's cool. But now it's throwing the defense off like, wait a minute, you didn't know nothing about that. Now we got to recross this motherfucker because we ain't know nothing about that. Because now this is new evidence.
Read it so long as you
All right.
read it, I think we'll be fine.
And you have the times 3019 to 42:7.
Yeah.
Now, and additionally, Your Honor, and I'm endeavoring to find it. There are, and I'm going through my notes, there are two segments where there are two interviews where Mr. Copeland speculates about who did the Donovan Thomas murder, and it wasn't these gentlemen. One is we just addressed, and about the state taking it out strategically.
Right.
I'm trying to find the other one. I don't know if the state strategically did that for the other one, but I had the same objection, but I'm trying to find where that is.
You don't know which interview it's in.
I'm trying to go
Okay.
through my notes right now, because
Okay.
So the January 28th interview, the one that you all were just talking
Yeah.
about, it has two different portions in it.
Okay.
And one of them deals with what you just talking about. And
She got to speak up. We can't hear nothing she talking about.
Okay, well, what's the other interview? Right, I've identified the January 28th, but there's another interview, and that's what I'm trying to identify.
Sorry, you look for it and then we will.
Okay,
once
he
you find
talks
it.
about, it's the area that he talks about, supposedly someone running off with the drugs and stealing from Mr. Garvin. And
So once you find it, just email me, text me, and then we'll just look at it.
Okay.
Text me.
Okay.
Man. Text my phone.
So, all right, let's then go back to, so other than those two issues, so that's an issue with January 28th, which the state will look at and get back to you on whether they want to play that part, is what I understand.
I like
and
that
then-
that lawyer. He do a pretty good job.
Did y'all also want to look, y'all are also going to look at that little portion of February 21st, 30 through 42. And then, so January 28th. All right. All right, so back to February 20th now. Yes.
Having a hard time locating where in the transcript I targeted. Can I just play it's about a minute and a half,
Sure.
and then maybe we could find it in the transcript, and then we could track.
Yeah, that's fine.
So this is paragraph
Well,
6.
they said the
section
state
1.
got 200 witnesses.
Mr. Kokomo's going to play it, and then if anyone can
Woody
find
is
it-
up here acting like he don't remember stuff, and then he does remember stuff, and then he's adding new evidence. It's just all over the place. So this is Woody and his girlfriend.
I'm just waiting on you to be real with me about it. It won't stop. So you saying the loyalty, not knowing who is out here shooting at your baby mama and your baby ain't gonna stop it? Cause you can't sit here and tell me today who you recognize as the person who was shooting at you. If this stuff was loyalty, if they had, all the rules of the gangsters of being a gang member, all this other stuff, you don't truly mess with family. You mess with everything else around. You don't come to the house.
We can stop the video. Now that where we are on the transcript.
That's fine. Just down 24.
Right. All right. So.
That's my objection. My objection would be that's the detective saying, I see it in your eyes, you know who it is. And if you don't care about your family and you care about the streets or whatever he just said, I would ask that to be removed. And to my knowledge, he's not testifying.
So Woody is Kenneth Copeland. He's supposed to be the state star witness because in his interrogation room, he told the police that he was in the car with Young Thug when the people that killed Nut came back and told them. Now, yesterday he got on the stand and said the car that Young Thug, he said he didn't know if Young Thug rented it, but the car that Young Thug rented, he was driving it and he gave it to his homeboy Threat. Him and Threat went and shot up Rich Homie Quine's dad's barbershop and shot the dad. And so right now Kenneth Copeland is telling everybody he lied. Whenever we see him in these interrogation room, that's what they're showing, because he got about 4 or 5 hours of snitching. But he's telling everybody that he doesn't remember what he said and he lied about all of that. so he could get out of jail. The only problem is everything he's lied about, there's facts proving that what he said was true. Now, as far as Young Thug doing the hit, they haven't proven that. But they got where his phone has been pinging. So he's gave too much, like he's already talked too much. Now he's trying to backtrack and say he doesn't remember anything and he lied. But now the state is saying, well, jury, if you think that he's really lying, here's what he said back then. So y'all take it with a grain of salt. Do you believe that he was lying back then or he was telling the truth? Because they're going to try to match everything up with all the evidence that they have now. So, I mean, when people say the state don't have that strong of a case, they obviously do because they were able to bring this to court, well, bring it to trial. It's just they got to prove everything. And once they witness changed up on them, it's not going according to plan. So that's really where their biggest hiccup is. If Woody would have just admitted to everything that they got him on the interrogation, then cool. But right now he has immunity. So he's doing it right. But we'll see how long he can do this because it's only so long you can remember a lie. So if you keep lying and lying and lying, they're eventually going to get on your ass. And I mean, that's where we're at now.
23.
Okay.
Line 16.
All right. I mean, Mr. Steele, it's pretty much just kind of typical police questioning. You know more than you're saying. No, I don't. Yes, you do. I mean, I don't find that to be, it's your argument that it's 403.
I don't have any right to confront him. So typically the police questioning that the police officer here, we can ask why you're asking those questions. He's saying, I see it in your eyes. This is not part of my defense. This is not the core of it, but it's just impossible to have a trial by video, audio. And it doesn't put anything in context because Mr. Copeland's answers I'm not targeting. Mr. Copeland says, I didn't see anybody. Then he's off camera with his significant other. And she says, you do know who it is. And he says, I know, but I don't want to tell them. So it's nothing that you need this context. This is just the police officers telling him that he has more loyalty to the streets than he does to his family.
Well, he's not really saying that. He's asking him, is that what it's going to come down to? I'm going to permit it.
Okay.
Over objection. All right.
The next one is 2631 for another minute and 30 seconds, approximately.
He doesn't know what the page number is, but it's going to be a couple of pages after what we were just looking at. So it's going to be Detective Curry, basically the same thing, saying, you know who it is and you won't tell me. All right, let's hear it and then maybe we can.
But you see, they keep playing like the same stuff over and over, and then it's just a big ass circle.
You know why it's still going on? Because we only get half of it. You know one of the dudes that sit in that car that shot at you, and you were sitting here today and won't tell. How do you think we're supposed to help you? And all this stuff that's going on. It's the whole gang out there. And so I don't even understand. You was 30 feet. Huh?
Lead the block.
I couldn't. What were you associated with? And then everything else that rolled about with it, it's starting to come back to haunt. And where your cousin at now? Which one? Which one? Either one. And Jeff? Both of them? And you out here on the street trying to survive.
Trying to survive.
And now you at this point.
His baby mama wanted him to tell too. But man, when you loyal to the streets, man, you got to keep it real out here. You got to keep your mouth closed.
Same argument. Same response.
Because it's a continuation of the conversation that we just talked about. Mr. Cope said, I didn't kill anybody. He said, I feel police are out to get me. I put all my pride to the side.
Talking to the mic, I'm
sorry.
sure Mr. Harvey can't hear you.
And I'm on page 24. And then he says, you know why it's still going on, because we're only getting half of the story.
Yeah.
And then he goes in to say it's a whole gang out there and they're not going to stop. I believe I asked him specifically about that question. He denied saying that.
Yeah, I'm going to permit that over objection as well. Okay. And if you'll go ahead and start playing that one.
I went through all this, man. I ain't doing that. So you telling me that you can
27.
maybe it didn't or maybe it did hit that car seat. But you telling me right now that loyalty enough to the streets, which the streets is coming in your house, shooting at your baby mama and your baby, they can make it worse on me. They can make it worse on me. You're a better man than me. No, I ain't.
He said, no, I ain't. Come on, Woody. Help us out.
Can y'all stop the talking over there? Because I'm trying to hear. Sorry.
My bad, Your Honor. I'm over here on a live stream. That's on me. My bad.
Okay, so stopping it. You're a better man than me.
But if you play it again, I think it's all in context, because the next thing he says, I don't look at it myself and anybody. I just know the trouble I'm putting myself in. Because again, he's talking about if I tell you
so
all,
I don't think Mr. Steele's objecting to that answer. He's saying, can we redact the part in between there?
So redacting at line 3.
Basically, right?
Yes.
So like line 3 through 10.
That's fine, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Next one.
3223, Your Honor. Through 3232.
For somebody you know that you won't sit here and tell me who it is. But it's okay. It's okay. It's not it, man.
She in there sleeping, ain't she? Y'all fighting for y'all lives. Someone is shot at y'all. You in here taking a nap.
Can you play it again for me? Okay, page 29. What? Okay, thank you.
And just pick right back up. For somebody you know that you won't sit here and tell me who it is. But it's okay. It's okay. It's not it.
Same argument. All right, I'm going to permit that one.
It's 33 even to 3340.
Okay. Yeah, and that would be on page 30, starting at line 15.
Or do you know more than one? Huh? You know one of them? I know you know one of them. Your face tells the story. Now, out of all the ones, you might know the other. But I know you know one of them because the face tells the story. Because the face tells the story of somebody being close. That you trusted.
All right, I think we can probably do without that question.
Copeland says after that, it says,
Uh-huh.
you have to understand why he responds in that way. And he's telling him, I know you know, and Copeland's response is, I wouldn't say it.
Okay, so on page, not page, but lines 10 and 11 up there, 3 people, this is the detective, 3 people in the car and you knew one of them. And do you know more than one?
And then he says, huh?
Yeah.
And they
If
say,
you can you can hear.
I mean, you can get the answer. I don't want the wrong person locked up without, you know, who knows whether the face told the story of it being somebody close that you trusted. That's potentially confusing.
That's fine, Your Honor.
So that part's out.
Look at old boy over here. He's just like us. We like dog.
Your Honor, and it's about 2 minutes. It's 40:17.
All right, let me ask you, did 34 through 34, 47, did we, I don't know if you meant to skip that one.
Hey, look at him over there, boy. He tired as hell.
All right, so this is,
I'm sorry, did we stop at the word trusted on the last one?
yeah, the question. Okay, so then this next one that's, I guess, subpart 6 is right below that. It looks like there's a, maybe on page 30, line 24, down through the next page about not being able to sleep. Was that it? I don't know. I think so.
I gonna get the wrong person locked up.
Yeah.
We already know that person, whoever it is, they heard it. So regardless of the situation, it's gonna come to rest.
Come on, Woody. Your baby mama in here sleep, man. Get her home, man. Give us the information. And this is only 34 minutes out of hour 50, so they in here for another hour.
Probably not gonna sleep because of the situation that's going on. Nah, they checking. We'll wait. Eventually, some of the stuff that we saw out there, we know that they know one way or another. Because you shot back. Okay, what stress you at? What stress you at?
Come on, Woody. Don't fold.
All right, Mr. Steele, what do you have to say about that?
Well, Ms. Quarterman's not going to testify. 1, 2, it's just the detective stating the same things about sleep at night. I think it's irrelevant, and I think that it's under 403. It is prejudicial about who's sleeping at night, and I don't see the probative value. And then Mr. Copeland picks up with a lot stressing me out, so you don't miss any context of what he's talking about when he does speak.
All right, what's the state's response?
Your Honor, state's position is Mr. Copeland kept staying on the stand multiple times. The police were out to get him. The police were out to get him. I think him telling him this information, it shows that the police were never out to get him at all. What they were trying to do is find the person who shot at your child, find out, try to investigate a case, and that contradicts what he said on the stand about what the police were trying to do.
All right, I'll allow that in.
See?
But then that goes to the truth of matter asserted of what Detective Curry, stated. He's not testifying.
But it's the effect on the listener on how Copeland responded to what Detective Curry was saying to him.
Now the state got to try to. They got to try to
I
damn.
mean, I don't think that's being offered for its truth of whether the detective cared at all, whether Mr. Copeland slept at night. I think this is just given context to all of what he's now testified differently to.
Hey,
So
after this trial, I get on Fonnie Willis' ass.
hearsay
Like, why the fuck you put me on this YSL trial, man? This shit long as hell.
3810 through 4017 is number 7.
Thank you.
Well, You know what?
But yeah, this cop ain't after. He knows that Woody shot back, but he's not trying to arrest Woody. He's trying to get who shot at Woody.
You convict the fella. You shooting a weapon.
Page 35.
Okay. Is there a reason the state needs this part?
No, Your Honor.
Is it just
The probation officer and
The crazy thing though, like with
I mean, we
Copeland
need the
saying all
weapon
of this,
part,
he
he's
has
already
immunity, but it's only for the state, man. The feds
so we
come
don't
in here and
need
pick
like
up
who
all
his
of this.
probation officer is, but we do need the
yeah. Mr. Steele, can you be a little more specific about what part you feel like should be redacted?
Yes, I think it's on page, starting page 35.
Okay.
I'm just.
Hey, look at old boy up there,
on
man.
line
He's
4.
struggling.
Okay.
And this is just asking Mr. Copeland about his probation officer. I don't know why that's
right
needed. Going into the next page, which is page 36. It's about Detective Gate, needing called Detective.
Make sure you hit that
Gaither.
like button,
I
hit that
just don't
subscribe button if
understand
you're
why
new to
we
the
need
channel.
that. And then we
YSL
need the weapons, which has been
111.
testified to by Mr. Copeland as a prior, it would be a prior consistent statement. He said, yes, they wanted the gun. I wasn't going to give the gun because it would get me in trouble.
Yeah. Okay. So kind of down through all of 36.
Yes.
All right. That doesn't look like a prior inconsistent statement. He did say that they wanted the gun and he didn't feel like giving it to them. And the part about him being on probation, I think
We can
I
retract
am gonna grant.
part that we would want, Your Honor, is on page 36.
Yeah.
When he says, when Curry says you can call either one, you either can call one or two, we need that weapon. He says, I'll call Gaither because I think his testimony, he says that Gaither's always out to get him. And I believe I had a lot of questioning where I said, but when you were in trouble, you will always call Gaither. And I do believe that there is some value in the jury seeing his demeanor when talking about Gaither. Back in 2015, he didn't think that she was his enemy, at least during these interviews. So we would ask for line
12 through 14.
Yes, from 12 through 14.
See, Woody, like,
if it's for the demeanor,
Well,
he was
frankly,
snitching. There's no way around it, man. He was telling, and all this shit's gonna come back on him.
Oh no, that's the probation officer. Never mind.
Yeah, he's talking
That's
about the
something
probation.
different. What were you gonna say?
I was going to just remind the court, the next day is going to be February 21, 2015, and you're permitting, I believe, a video audio recording. It's Detective Gaither with Mr. Copeland. So if you want to see the demeanor of Mr. Copeland and Detective Gaither, this would be cumulative.
Your Honor, I disagree that it'd be cumulative because I think that it's important that on multiple occasions, he had this comfort level with Detective Gaither versus his in-court testimony when he's making it seem as though Gaither was always attacking him, never just had it out for him. He had a relationship such that he always calls her when he was in need.
Potentially, there's
Well, I'm not sure that it actually establishes that because he's basically being told you either need to call one person or Gaither, and he's like, okay, I'll call Gaither. I think we can do without this.
The next round is 40.
Timestamps, correct?
Sure. I don't know what the timestamps are, but the lines are page 35, starting with line 4, and then all the way through all of 36.
Man, just knowing your life is on the line and you got to come into
Through
court
37, line 2.
every single day with nothing to do but just sit here and listen to them talk.
40 through 41:20 once we find it.
All right.
I'd probably
This
just
is the
stand up
very
and say,
next step.
Judge,
You need to keep in touch
I'm
with
guilty,
Gator. You need
and
to
give
lay
me
low,
10
very
years,
low.
man. Let me get out of here.
You found it? Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it follows right from what we just, this is 37 line 4. Is it just the question?
Yeah, it's going to be the Detective Curry making all these statements, just giving all the instructions. And then I believe Miss Quarterman is then speaking, who's not going to be a witness.
Shit, man, I'm pleading guilty. I'm getting out of here, man. Let me get, well, I got 2 years. Give me 5 years with time served, man. Let me knock this last 3 on out to get on out. Say I served a RICO. I'll be out by 2027. Yeah, we all right. Turn up 2028. The summer's mine. You know, everybody
37
always
line
say the next
4
year is theirs.
through
I'm taking it up to
however long she's talking, maybe 38 line 8.
Look at old boy over here in the corner. I'm guilty, Your Honor.
I don't know. I'm asking Mr. Steele.
I'm only in here for one charge. Let me get my time served and let me get the hell up out of here, man.
Well, I don't know. It may go further than that.
It's not like any of these niggas are about to get regular
There's not
jobs.
really much of
It
anything.
don't matter if they got a regular job.
That's true. Goes up to,
Ain't even give Thug a plea deal.
I believe it's going to go up to 41 from 1.
All right, and that'll
Seriously, I ain't saying I'm guilty. The hell.
encompass your item number 9 also, or no? Yes. Okay.
No, that should not be.
No. Okay. State's response.
Page 37, line 4, you need to keep in touch with Gaither. Again, to me, that impeaches his whole notion on the stand.
Okay. Just that you need to keep in touch with Gaither, or you can make this argument about the whole.
No, so there's other portions. We won't object to the you need to lay low.
Okay.
Portion of it. I know somebody close to you, it hurts. We can take that out. However, when he begins to ask Deshawn if she knows who the person is, which is page 37, line 21, and she says, by the time I looked at their room down their window, they had already started shooting. When we go over to page 38, Curry asks, is there anyone you let come over to the house recently that normally ain't been there? And then she says, nah. Then Copeland says, tell him who's been there. He's talking about Tay. So here we believe that is relevant because he said that he didn't know who he was. And so that would be impeachment from line 10. That would be a prior inconsistent statement, from line 10 all the way through page 39, because he's encouraging, he being Copeland is encouraging Quarterman to tell Detective Curry who it is. And then on page 39, she eventually says Tay, who is there. So all of that is a contradiction would be a prior inconsistent statement.
All right, so let's take that a bit at a time.
Yeah,
So
let's break this down. Take it back.
37 line 4 down through 38 line 8. I'm going to rule out. So this part about Copeland essentially saying, okay, let's go ahead and be honest about who's there. And it's not so much her responses as it is him knowing and wanting, I guess, to be honest about who had been there. Is that your argument?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Steele.
I'll just maintain my position.
All right. I will permit that portion.
Would you honor give the line numbers, please?
So it would be 38 line 7? No.
10.
10 through, you tell me, Miss Hilton, where it.
Shit, the hell if I know, Your Honor.
35, 'cause you probably need to understand why he says, tell him who's been there. So we would probably need to question anybody you let come over to the house recently that normally ain't been there.
Okay.
And then she says not, then he says, tell him who's been there.
Okay. All right. All right. So 38 line 5 through the end of 39, 40 line 2, 40 line 4.
40 line 2, because then he just goes into
Okay.
who's his brother.
All right, so that part is okay.
And the part that the court excluded started at.
Dog.
You need to get in touch with Gator or exclude.
Yeah.
So the jury isn't even in here. The jury's in the back while they get all
What's
this
our next
together. So
item?
you're just sitting around amongst the other jurors because it's what,
All right,
16
let's
of them?
Start to hear it.
Right now, we only know where the guy by
12 with 4 alternates.
that's a possible person. You know where Tay come from? What area he live in?
And the jury kicking it.
Anybody know where we are?
Mechanicsville and Simpson. Well, Mechanicsville and Simpson. That's a
Simpson Road.
how old is Tay? Is he about your age? You older? Or you young? How old are you? So you like 18, 19, something like that? How old are you? You 20? You're not 20? So it's Tay that lives on that's around Simpson and was over on Simpson and
Mechanicsville.
There's 2 places you know what? Hanging when he came to Mechanicsville. You started hanging when he came to Mechanicsville? But he said he's from Simpson. Well, yeah, that's where he's from. That's where he's from, Simpson. But you met him over there in Mechanicsville. He went to club. We used to be at club playing baseball. Well, one thing I want to tell you, you gotta look at her. You gotta look at your baby. The baby girl. Full circle.
I don't know why the police be thinking niggas give a damn about their family. We in these streets.
All right, so Mr. Steele, this, your objection on this ground goes through where on the transcript?
Through page 51, line 10.
Okay. So, 50 line 17 through 51 line 10, I can definitely see that being kind of just not anything the state needs. 50, page 50, line 17 through 51, line 10. What about before that, Mr. Steele? Is there anything particular before that that you think is objectionable?
Come on, Steele. Do something, man. Get this whole damn Woody interrogation room thrown away, man.
Speaking, but Your Honor, I'll waive for purposes of what you just said. I'll waive the other opposition.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So where we started, I would think that this particular section actually starts on page 46, half of line 19. Where the second term says, and right now we know, there's a guy by the name of Tay, that's a possible person, we know where Tay comes from, what area he lives.
The crazy thing is they have all of this footage of him just sitting in there, man. I've done some messed up things in life, but like sitting in an interrogation room,
Right. I think Mr. Steele's saying he's doesn't have objection to that part.
I've never sat in an interrogation room.
I'm waving.
Are you saying waving or waiting?
WAIV.
Okay. He's
I guess I don't have an objection then.
all right. So what
Judge
is
up here
the next
laughing.
portion we need to think
Niggas
about?
is in here praying that they can beat the case.
Hang on just a second. So it is 1:15, which I think is when I told the jury to be back. And is this is the statement you intend to play next, if possible? Is that right? Okay. All right. They'll just have to wait a few minutes. I think we're
So
getting
this judge
through it.
makes
What do you think? How
$139,000
much
a
longer
year.
is this gonna take?
It's gonna take a while, man.
Once we find the transcript, it goes very fast.
Okay.
So Your Honor, it's line 50, line 17 of page 50 through line 11 of page 50.
Do y'all think $139,000 is
Correct.
good? Like to
Yeah.
be a judge? You
All
enjoy
right. So then where's our
139
next
is like
portion?
200,000.
5350 through 5430.
Perfect.
It's number
Okay.
10.
Thank you.
I was watching the lead attorney, and he was breaking down how much they make.
Because at this point, you have a cousin, two cousins.
You a judge, start you a YouTube? Shit. And go over these cases?
You have a baby. You have a baby mama. This your first child? Yes. Do you think that you'll be able
On page 53, Your Honor, line 13. Through line 19.
Okay.
Of page 53.
Yeah.
Correct.
you know, me and her get into it every second of the day, every 5 minutes?
Shit. You give me like another 30,000 while I'll be up there with her. Shit, you know I could do 139 a year.
Okay.
Man, I'd be living like a king with 139.
Next one, Your Honor, is 58 even to 5920. And it's number 11.
All right. Any idea where that is in the transcript? If not, we can just start listening until we find it.
Man, ain't doing none of it. So basically,
On page 55,
watch this.
Thank you.
line 21.
All right.
Because I can't talk to the tips. And then folks in the street saying, I'm a snitch, I'm a snitch, I'm a snitch. Nobody don't want to hang around me. I call them promise, they don't want to hang around me.
I'm lost.
Like, what the hell, where the hell all this come from? Where the hell is going on? So basically, Young Thug and washed his hands of you. And Birdman. And now I seen him in the club. I gave him depth. He gave me depth. And I was talking to him. That nigga ain't talking with too. He's just like, yo. Shit. You like what he been at? You feel me? But what he did do, he called when you're at, like everything, all is okay. You feel me? But
I'll waive that, Your Honor.
All right. Yeah.
The next one, Your Honor, is number 12.
Mm-hmm.
5950. It should flow right out.
Okay.
situation hating on you for what you had. I know for because you came from where they couldn't get to. I know this kid, this him.
It don't sound like Woody was lying to me. Birdman ain't say nothing to him, just dapped him up.
I'll waive that, Your Honor.
All right.
And then,
Miss Quarterman talking. All right. Well, I don't know, but
goes back to 36, so it's backward.
oh, okay.
36 minutes to 38:10. Can we play it, Your Honor?
Yeah, thanks.
I don't know.
And this is why the trial is lasting so long. Man, they going back through all the shit we didn't already watch a month ago.
Yeah, just, yeah, if you'll play a little bit of it.
They want me to say I did. You should have just said no. I thought you know who it was. I do know.
So he do know his baby mama was trying to get him to say, come on, Woody. You know this is being recorded. Come on, Woody. She said, I thought you ain't know. He said, I do know. Come on,
Is that
Woody.
it, Mr. Steele, on page 32?
It's all, it goes up to, it starts there, it goes up to 34, line 18.
Okay.
It's basically Miss Quarterman speaking. Mr. Copeland speaking as well, though.
But yesterday he told us on the stand that he lied to get it off of him. But right now he ain't getting it off of him. Damn, Woody. Baby mama trying to go home. Ladies, don't get caught up with these thugs. We make fun of the lame ones. Get you a lame one. Well, he ain't gotta be lame, but don't get you one of these niggas in the streets. Or you too will be in the interrogation room, hungry and sleepy. Looking at your baby daddy, wondering what the hell going on in your head.
All right. Seems to me like this is mainly Mr. Copeland talking. She does ask a couple of questions, but they're obviously questions and not statements. I think we are not going to have any idea what he's talking about otherwise. So I'm going to just allow that.
And the next one, Your Honor, is really paragraph 7.
Uh-huh.
It's 42, 20. It really encapsulates paragraph 8. It goes up to 46, 29. So once we find the beginning, it'll be easier on the transcript. But it's a lot of talk about family members of Mr. Copeland and Miss Quarterman. I don't remember that even coming out from Miss Quarterman's family in this trial as an inconsistent statement.
All right.
If that's page, we can hear it, but if that's page 40, where he talks about who his brothers are, and yes, we can listen to it.
Can we hear?
Yeah, let's hear the beginning of it.
It should be 42:20.
Anybody you let come over to the house recently? No one ain't been by there. Nah, coaches, basketball. Huh? Business. Yes. I got a problem. No, take. So you gotta put this take.
So, Mr. Steele, does this look like it's page 40 and 41?
I didn't hear it link up to that, but page 40 and 41 are definitely.
You'll object to that as well.
Well, it's in here because that's, what I'm referring to, but I did not hear it yet. I still can't find it.
I'm not either, but
It's right after, Your Honor, the portion that we did just speak about when Mr. Copeland is saying who came to the house and Tay came to the house. Then immediately after that, Detective Curry starts asking about his brothers, Mr. Copeland's brothers, and that goes from page 40, line 4 through approximately page 46, line 19.
Okay, so maybe it's somewhere in there, but are y'all good with redacting that part?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Come on, let's get to it.
Okay. And the next one, would be, that should take care of paragraph 8 as well.
Okay.
And 7. And then the next one, I believe the court's going to let it in over objection. So I'll waive it. I'll stand on it, but I understand you ruled.
Okay.
And that's division 1 of paragraph 9. Division 2 is Mr. Copeland's relationship with his probation officer. We heard a little bit of that earlier. He said he gets along great. I don't know why that's in there, but I think you let it in just a minute ago. So if I'm wrong, I'm not
It's
trying to be
something
wrong.
we
You know you done
just
fucked up,
covered.
right?
It's the same thing we just covered.
Yes, I believe so.
I mean, we can, if you can point me to it, I can look back and see what
No, I believe you.
I said, unless anybody's,
I mean, if the state wants it out, I just don't see how it's relevant. But I think
I
you
don't
let
know
it-
where it is.
I think you let it in. So
I don't know. Can you point me to where in the transcript?
no.
Okay, fair enough. Can you play it?
Yes, 4017 through 4040, and this is paragraph 9, division 2.
Okay.
Every time something happens, I call her phone. I get the chance, and I tell her exactly what happened. And she come out my house, and I explain everything what happened to her. It's the first thing I always do. I used to tell her stuff before, like what's going on.
Hey, what are you thinking when you watching this and you were cool with Woody at one point and he's up here telling everything?
Okay.
Yeah, that's out.
Okay. Then number 3, you've already denied that objection.
Okay.
Like, damn, man, I knew something was off with this nigga.
I disagree. Did somebody disagree? Number 4. I believe you, under your ruling, you're letting that in. I maintain it's not an inconsistent statement with the testimony, but I believe your honorable court ruled against that. So
Okay.
that's number 4.
I don't know.
And we could play it, sure. It's 52 even to 5350.
How do I survive this? How could I survive this? I can't go nowhere if I have any money. Let me tell you why.
It is page 52, line 11.
Gator called my phone when I was referring out to her. Like she wanted me to talk. She wanted me to come out and talk. You did?
I think he's 23 at this point. He said he's 23 and she's 20.
I love when I ain't talk to her. No. She like,
Now, I don't want to waive it, but you know, to be fair, you've ruled about the snitch and.
Oh,
coming
yeah.
in,
So you mean like the concept of it? I haven't looked at this particular piece of that. Yeah, but yes, I will permit that in.
Okay.
I thought you were saying we'd already looked at this. Okay, I understand now what you're saying.
Just based upon your ruling.
I appreciate it. Okay. Well, it's in, so it doesn't matter.
And then that should be going up to number 5 of that paragraph 9.
Mm-hmm.
And this is Mr. Copeland discussing his life and lessons in his life and spiritual beliefs. I like that out, and that's 5430 through 58.
every second of the day, every 5 minutes we together. She put me out, guess what I do? I leave. I think about what's going on. And I do whatever I do to talk and get back.
And what would, I think the objection of this is relevance. Is that right?
Yes, he's
Okay.
talking
What's-
about
Hey, they need
What's-
tomorrow. They need to have all this together. Well, I ain't gonna be able to watch it tomorrow. I gotta do the Bel Air recaps,
All
but
right, they'll take that out.
page 54, line 10.
Yes. Line,
But they hadn't had nobody
line,
holler
actually
at me,
line
though.
15 is what I
They
have.
hadn't doing none of it.
Okay. Through 54
You talk
line
the
15.
the stenographer,
apologize.
the black
Wait,
lady
the
up there.
next-
Shit, is it just a job for her? She probably getting
up
like
to page
15 an hour.
55, line 11, all of that.
Okay.
It's his same, unless I'm reading it too quickly, it's the same. You know, he talks about if his child didn't cry that day, then,
Right.
then he would have been in the house and they could have
Oh,
shot
she
into
might
the
not be the
house.
stenographer.
And
She
if
might
he's
just be a clerk. These two probably
yeah, I mean,
clerks,
he's
and then
being
the stenographer's off
smart,
to
I
the
guess,
side.
and thoughts on life, but it would never come into a trial, in my opinion.
You're right, we would agree up to line 23. However,
Wait, hang on. What page are you
sorry,
on?
I'm sorry. We would agree to redact up to page 53, line 21 through page 54, line 23.
Okay.
After that, he says, everybody keeps telling me to hide, lay low with what money. I believe there was a lot of question about who he spoke with about after all of this started to happen. He then talks about I wasn't looking for trouble. He goes in and out of this statement, but towards the end, that's all. I didn't shot, I didn't kill, I ain't asked nobody to do. I had nothing to do with it. Didn't have any.
Slow down a little bit.
Sorry, I was going 250 words a minute. I'm
Yeah, you
sorry.
were.
That's all I can. I ain't shot that nigga. I ain't kill. I ain't asked nobody to do it. I had nothing to do with it. Didn't have a problem. And so when he says everything I said is cap or everything I said to the detectives is a lie, I believe portions of this paragraph should come in.
Okay, so maybe starting at 55, line 8 right now. I ain't done nothing, man. Blah, blah, blah.
I agree.
We
I
can
don't,
start there.
Okay.
I won't object.
All
I'll
right.
waive the objection at that.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like 15 or
See
something.
what he said.
All right.
The average Fulton County clerk of Superior Court hourly pay range is approximately $18
Paragraph
for an intern.
6, and Your Honor, you've already ruled on that and
Okay.
overruled the objection.
But down here it says clerk salaries like 75,000.
Same exact answer. It's about
Average on the low end is 70.
And then number 8.
All right, that ain't bad. 70 to just sitting there and do what the judge say.
It's Ms. Quarterman and Mr. Copeland discussing, they call him Moontung, but it's Mr. Sledge, SLEDGE.
All right.
Shit, they work together, man. They all
I
on
don't know
the
where
same.
that is, so if you want to maybe start.
122.18.
The judge be cool with the lawyers too, though. It's just if you got to work a couple of cases with them. We're gonna go to 2 p.m. and I'm gonna get off and I get ready for the Tubi movie. Cause right now they just trying to redact what they're gonna do and
I'm not hearing anything right now.
That's all it was, but I can't find it in the transcript.
Yeah. Can you start that part over?
122.18.
Everything. Sharia got more. I'm gonna find out.
I think that's page 75, and Mr. Steele can correct me. It sounds like page 75, line.
Yeah, today was really a waste of time. They had Woody up there for maybe, well, I mean, they had him up there and then they were just showing interrogation footage. So today it looks like they got to get everything back together. They thought they were going to have Woody done on the stand by Friday. That's what they said yesterday. It'll take up to at least Friday for them to be done, but this is probably going to get pushed to next week. This judge is different than Glanville. He making them work through lunch. I told you, Eric, old boy in the corner over here, he getting sleepy just like us. But yeah, they ain't doing nothing but going through this. Depending on how long, it takes me to do at least episode 1 and 2 of Bel Air tomorrow, then I'll probably get back on here once we get back on the stand, because they're going to probably be doing this the rest of the day, trying to redact what they're going to actually play for the jury. Thank you guys for tuning in. Do you guys want to watch more of the footage? Like, this is what I mean by I don't really want to do videos on it, because there's days where they're just literally in here doing nothing of importance. Well, I mean, it's important for the trial, but for us, it doesn't do anything. Like, we don't care if you redact it. Let's get somebody on the stand. Let's get the damn questioning going on. But if you want to watch more of the footage, we will. And then in between on the downtime, we'll just throw in some body cam footage like we did. But I do want to get this channel going. I want to try to get this channel up to 500 subscribers and monetized by at least the end of September, so we can start doing more documentaries and stuff on here. Yeah, hey, this stuff right here. I'm sitting in the chair. I didn't muted my mic a couple of times. I'm looking at stuff on Instagram. I'm bored as hell with this, man. Don't do crime, because imagine how bored we are. We're bored. We're just watching this with leisure. I can go get up and go get on the couch. These dudes got to sit in here this whole time and listen to this and listen to this. And if they get found guilty, not only did they have to sit in here and listen to this, they wasted millions of dollars. But hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Today was very, very boring, but we're going to try to be more active on here. I got to make up for, saying the days that I don't do anything. But we got a Tubi movie tonight on MoeDotJ's channel. We'll do it at 3 p.m. So that give me like an hour 15 to rest. Kind of like the jurors, get out of here. But when you say active in the chat, you mean throwing a chair? Oh, hell no. That would be nice to see, but I don't think we're going to see it in this courtroom. But I got to see someone on the stand. I got to see some kind of question. And this redacting it, and okay, we waive it, we good. Like, come on. Y'all should have had this shit prepared, man. We've been here. This is what started in November. Well, jury duty started. Jury selection was like November. Man, it's been 8 months and we ain't got nothing completed. But yeah, we got a Tubi movie, MoeDotJ. Subscribe to the channel. Support the channel. Cash that's pinned in the chat. Join the Discord. It's pinned in the chat also. I'm MoeDotJ, and I'll be back in like an hour 20, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm out.